Drunken Peasants Podcast.
I gotta get away with this. No!
Say, man, you got a joint? No, not on me, man.
I don't have facts to back this up.
It'd be a lot cooler if you did.
That's true. Sometimes I cry.
Oh!
Lick my butthole, he laughed.
From the strangest corners of the internet, here to bring you opinions of the world from an altered perspective. Here are your hosts, the Drunken Peasants.
Hi, everybody. It's the Drunken Peasants, episode 970.
Do it live!
We are 30 episodes away from episode 1000. We're all really excited about that. Hopefully, the international border doesn't close.
What?
Because
are you doing anything cool for it?
Yeah.
I think you are doing something cool, but we'll get to that. We'll get to that in just a second here. So Friday, as in tomorrow Friday, we are doing a Patreon show, a Patreon private show for $5 plus patrons. It's a deep dive into Alex Jones. We are going to explore the history / video history of Alex Jones. Agree with his politics or not, he is insanely entertaining and insane.
We're going far back.
Yes. Also, DP On Demand. DP On Demand just recently got 5 new videos posted this month. They're all up there. It's several hours of new content. You can catch DP On Demand by becoming a $25 patron. Tomorrow I'll be sending out month-long free passes for a month for all $25 plus patrons. It's not too late to sign up now. Or if you just want to get DP On Demand separate from Patreon, you can use the link below for $2 off your first month. It's down below. You'll see it linked in the description. Also, if you're using the Brave browser, send us the basic attention tokens that you have with the Brave browser. And then there's episode 1000, February 24th. I'm telling you now, so you mark it on your calendar. If you have a job that has you working that day and they won't give it off, quit your job.
Hey,
everyone
man,
else is doing it. What?
My job won't give me that day off.
I know.
Oh, shit.
So, plan ahead as long as our respective governments don't close down the border. Scott will be here and Adam will be here, and Adam's going to test his pain tolerance. Something's going to happen with Adam testing his pain tolerance. We'll just say that. Jeff Holiday is supposed to come. Sofane said he'd come, but I've been trying to talk to him in the days. I know that motherfucker's around.
How do you know?
Because the dude is addicted to Twitter. There's no way he doesn't use Twitter. That's how I can tell when you're awake, too. If I'm like, I sent Billy a DM and he hasn't replied, and I go on Twitter and you've been posting like all day, that's how I know I'm being ignored. Because you motherfuckers can't resist Twitter.
Yeah, that's correct.
I can resist Discord and text messages.
Right. But you can't resist the attention you get from Twitter.
It's not attention.
Yes, it is. So, anyway, Scott, were you going to add something?
I was just going to ask if Jeff Holiday also wants to test his pain tolerance.
He might.
Yeah, he probably does. He's into some weird shit.
He might want to. Is this going to end up being the BMA Pain Olympics Volume 2?
Probably.
YouTube edition? Is anyone going to end up being neutered by the end of the stream?
I'm going to listen to me. Here's my promise to you for the 1000th episode on February 24th, 2022, after Common Era. I'm going to crush Jeff Holiday's balls.
Whoa.
Jeff told me that a cat's going to get neutered on episode 1000.
Oh.
What? That could be any cat.
It could be any cat, man.
Yeah. So that's all the promos I have for right now. But check out the Motherload, the intro thing. $50 if you've got the money to spend. You can get a t-shirt included with your patronage and all the extra stuff that comes with it.
Can Scoot Asterios tell Dusty the cockatiel he's a beautiful bird? And that Scoot has a very pretty penis.
Well, who would I be to say no to that? You're beautiful, Dusty. We love you.
And to Scott.
And
Wait, I had to say that to Scott?
I don't know. There needs to be clarification because
I thought there was a comma. Oh, I'm sorry. No, please keep going, Billy.
Yeah, there needs to be a clarification because there was definitely. I thought that was added on. Asterios had to say Dusty was a beautiful bird, and then the declaration from Goose
Is that
Juice
what it was? I
that
was
Scott had a
confused.
beautiful penis.
I don't know. I feel like the request was to say both things.
Yeah, that's how I took it
We'll have
originally.
to have that cleared
was
up.
my
It's a
interpretation.
very nice cock, but I still think Billy was right.
Okay.
I honestly would have let them clear that up in the form of another $20
I was
donation.
going to say, send in another dono. And
That's
let
the only
us
way
know.
we'll know for sure.
Yeah.
Everyone also give the stream a like. We're gonna get into it. Oh, first we gotta wait for everyone in the Nick Fuentes Discords and Reddits and everything to share this video around so they can brigade us.
Yes.
Before we start
Yes,
making fun
for
of
sure.
their Lord and Savior.
I kind of love brigading. It's fun.
Yeah.
It's like you get a sense of camaraderie. You get to do something with your friends. I'm
Camaraderie.
into it.
Yeah, you know, you get to get called dysgenic. That's one thing that Nick Fuentes fans.
I mean, I've never been called that, but I've seen it happen.
Have you ever perused the adult website Ass Brigade?
No, but you've booked my night up.
It's one of my favorite adult websites to peruse. That and Onion Booty.
Insightful.
Yeah, you know me.
Yeah, I do.
My favorite adult website is QuickBooks.com, so I can do my taxes.
That is
Like an
very
adult.
adult of you. That's top form adulting right there.
Thank you.
You can make like invoices and finance spreadsheets and yeah, good for you. QuickBooks
Thank you.
by Quicken. Let's check out.
Quicken, who lobbies the IRS to keep tax law complicated so people have to keep using
It's
their product,
game.
which is very funny.
They're not the only one who benefits from it, though. I mean, all the tax loopholes that exist by it being complicated, the people who exploit those, they want it just as bad, if not more.
Of course.
Here comes antagonism.
Oh, don't touch me. Don't touch me. TPO, they're going to touch me.
You know what my third favorite butt-related adult website is?
What's that?
Asterios Poconos.
It's a great site.
It's a good site. They're all women dressed up like Asterios with giant butts.
Very.
And they're all
Keep going.
on the mountains in Pennsylvania or what? In the Poconos?
Well, it's
those are in New York, but yes.
It's a play on
Don't they go into
Asterios'
PA,
last
or am I
name,
crazy?
Kokonos, but poke because the butts are getting the Asterios are getting poked. That's the
penises.
the joke is they're getting poked.
And
Before we get into the Cobes content on Nick Fuentes, I noticed this video, which kind of blew my mind. For those of you who don't know, a few years ago, there was this other show that we used to collaborate with called the Non Sequitur Show, and the two hosts had a feud with each other, and the one locked the other one out of it. So the one got people who were basically people were donating money to pay for this lawsuit, and the lawsuit's been going on for 3 years. And finally, the guy who sued the other guy got the channel back, so they made this little video here.
A few years ago, Kyle Curtis decided to do a really fucking stupid thing. He decided to drive a successful YouTube channel into the ground by stealing it from its rightful owner, Steve McRae. And he didn't stop there with the bad decisions. He decided to, forge documents,
Is this a
lie to
promo
the
video?
judge,
What is
lie
this?
during a deposition, spent a few days in jail.
It is kind of.
This is so boring. Well, a few years ago, somebody stole the Non Sequitur Show from Steve McRae. But guess what? I'm going to go into more boring shit. It's back. It's back, guys. Non Sequitur's back. It should be something
Thank
more fun
God.
than that. Christ, let's hear him talk more.
You know, it was a lot of bullshit. It was quite a lot of bullshit.
Quite.
And all to hold on to a YouTube channel because fuck Steve. But we said at the very beginning that eventually we would get the channel back.
Can you pause it just for a second? Where is the video? Right now I'm seeing the page.
Yeah.
Is this the video?
This is the video.
Is this whole thing?
This is the video. We're back, baby.
Let's see.
That's insane.
Oh, look at that. The Non Sequitur show. And I have access to it.
God, it
Do you
really
want
is
to
the
know
video.
why that is?
Yes, I want to know. I'm dying to know.
That's because we won.
Oh.
As I said we would.
God damn it.
So,
Ladies
for
and
this
gentlemen,
video,
we got him.
We got
I'm
him.
simply going to right some of the wrongs. There's more things we have to do in the future, but for now, this will do. So let's go to channel dashboard, and let's start getting rid of these people.
So he goes in and he deletes all the monitors or moderators and everyone that was banned.
And we are
I was
going
looking to see who the moderators were. I saw Jeff in there.
start from
Did he delete
scratch.
Jeff?
He deleted everybody.
All right, get rid
Literally
of you, get
everybody.
rid of you.
I wonder if that
Let's just,
Chris Berry was my
let's just get rid
cousin.
of all these guys. Just get
Maybe
rid of them.
it's probably your cousin Chris.
Okay, now it's picking up pace. This fucking delete montage.
Yeah, it's a delete montage.
Let's go delete montage. Let's go.
It's a shitload of moderators, P.S.
Yeah, I don't know why there were so many moderators.
So he could delete
was
montage
the-
them. He deleted Shuan Head
Yeah,
last.
the last one. Well, that was the last one in the list.
Wow.
That.
And then there's like the endless amount of people who were hidden. It goes on forever. It's not literally endless. It ends eventually. How much longer? It's like halfway through it.
Is it all just him deleting people?
Yeah, it's just like a promo video. So they're gonna bring the channel back eventually. But we talked about it so many times. It's interesting that something finally happened.
Yeah.
Because
So
we used to be like, this is going on for so long, and it's just like, oh, it's still in court.
did the courts make him give it back, or what
Yeah.
happened?
Yes.
Well, good for them. Welcome back, Non Sequitur.
Look at
show.
all of the blocked people.
Reminds me of every other fucking political channel. Jeez.
Does just every channel like invariably end in tragedy? What's
Well, these
the
are
deal?
probably all people that came in when Kyle had control of the accounts. Like,
Yeah.
you stole the channel from Steve.
That's all the moderators too.
Yeah.
You know, all the moderators were people that Kyle trusted, and they had so many of them. It's unbelievable.
This is like this right here appeals to their crowd. Everybody else, who the fuck cares? Come back, do the show. We can't wait to have you back. I'm excited for that. But who the fuck cares about these deleted people?
Oh no, it's just interesting.
This guy felt real good doing it. This was a good day
he's
for
like
this
he's
guy.
like this is a personal victory for him.
Well, yeah, and honestly, they've been trolled for years, telling them that they were in the wrong and that their lawsuit was going to fail, and made up all this other shit and lied with Kyle. But Kyle did literally lie about a whole bunch of stuff. It's been proven.
Yeah. People lie all the time, though.
Explain this.
I don't think it's worth explaining, to be honest.
Okay.
Guys,
who's the good guy here? Who's the good guy?
I'm going to say this guy represents the good guys, but I don't even know him.
It's Red's rhetoric.
Oh, this is Red's rhetoric?
Yeah, we've had him on before.
Yeah, I didn't.
You
he
seem
didn't-
a little peppier than usual today.
You know why?
Why?
Because I'm fucking trying to make something out of this shitty promo video. I'm bringing Non Sequitur back on my back. That's right. I'm the new host of Non Sequitur. They just got the channel back, and I took it away. It's mine now, motherfuckers. Billy the Fridge, host of Non Sequitur. Me and Cheshire Vic will be doing shows sometime soon.
And also cocaine.
And cocaine.
Yeah.
Steve McRae will also be there.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's telling the truth. Are you good? Is this your thing, Billy?
Not at all. No,
it's not.
I'm just learning about it coming.
Coming.
I'm just learning about it coming back right now. I'm just learning about it coming back
thought it
right
was
now.
real.
I'm calling my shot, though. I'm calling my shot.
All right, look, I will say this. I don't know what's happening. I don't know who's right. I don't know who's
blame
wrong.
you.
All I can tell you is this. this video is great. Like the pure spite, like pouring off of this video. I don't care that it's boring, and it's just this is somebody is like pulled out their big internet dick, and I'm saluting
satisfying.
it.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, this is a big victory for them. They're very excited to have the channel back. They've been fighting for this with countless hours, countless dollars. So long they've been trying to get this back. And so this means a whole lot to them and means fuck all to anybody who doesn't know. That's what I'm here for. I'm bridging the gap. They might not see this as a favor, but me taking the channel from them like Kyle did, it's a big favor.
Who's Kyle? You can say Kyle.
So Kyle and Steve McRae host
so
the
there was
show.
There was Kyle and Steve. They owned the channel together. Kyle decided he didn't want Steve on their show anymore, so he locked him out of the account and kicked him off the show and made it his own vision.
Couldn't Kyle have seen that would tank the show?
No, Kyle was in his own shit.
So
Kyle was in his own head.
He was sniffing his own farts so hardcore that he was like, my new vision of the show is just going to take it to the next level, and we're done with this guy that nobody liked. Steve does have a lot of enemies, but enough people saw that it was wrong what they did, and they turned on them. You can go through the comments of the last few videos that were on the channel, and it's all negative. You used to be able to see the thumbs down and all that stuff.
You know why Steve won?
Because the other guy, because Kyle stole it from him.
Because the other guy didn't come to us. Steve came to us. We're like the new lawyers. We're
not at all.
We won this one for Steve McRae and Non Sequitur
You're
Show.
kind of the new lawyers.
We're the new lawyers.
I think Billy's right.
Kyle came to the
DP Boost.
Kyle went to the wrong guy.
Okay, I want to say one more thing before we move on, and I'm so sorry to slow you down, Ben. I know you want to move on, but like, you know, it seems. Does anyone else kind of think it's a waste of money to spend tens or even hundreds of thousands of dollars on lawyers and years of your life to get access to a channel with only 27,000 subscribers?
I was thinking that myself, but I didn't want to be a dick.
Did they get the money back that was stolen?
I don't know if Kyle has the money.
Yeah, because they had some money stolen too.
Even if you had money that was stolen, you can't. People can't give you money that they don't have. Even if you deserve
I was like,
it.
how much could it be to warrant all of this? I was thinking that very same thing.
I think it was kind of they were mad. Like, there were enough people that were mad enough that they were just like, all right, well, we're just gonna fuck this guy.
It was it was definitely a response of passion and making things right. And I think they had a generous benefactor too that took care of the monies.
That's why it went on for
the
years.
Monies. So somebody was like, I believe in you enough.
So thank your lucky stars.
I'm gonna put my
certain
house
people
up.
didn't have generous benefacors.
Yeah, but also it's like. But also, if I had a, oh my God, my guess on whoever won is whoever had the most money at the end of the day, because like no one gives up. You run out of money. Like that's how this stuff ends.
You know what though? The other guy had no money to begin with. He was like an ex-con. He like this was all he had.
So he's a lib now? He's an ex-con?
I'm going to make a mental note not to start a podcast with a con man. This is going to save me a lot of time.
He was like a criminal.
Too late, Billy.
Shit!
Well, I mean, like, you know, look, fantastic. If the guy got his stuff stolen and he got his stuff back, and if he's not out the money, because look, if I had millions of dollars, I would definitely fund one side of an internet fight.
I thought you were going to say terrorism.
As far as I know, Kyle just ignored being called to court. Like he would no show. He lied about having a lawyer. He just ignored it basically. And then
this
after
still
a while,
took years and tons of money.
But then he got in trouble for assault. Remember? Yeah. And then the rest of the stuff caught up to him. Because there were warrants, but they were like civil warrants, which I guess are different. I don't know.
I want to say this now.
They're harder to enforce, and like you don't go to jail for not, showing up to a civil thing.
I don't know what happened with Kyle with his assault. I don't know the history of that. It was a boyfriend, I believe.
Yeah.
If you ever see me committing the exact same assault in a pool on somebody, it was consensual. I promise that. I promise.
Yeah.
My vomit was?
No.
Oh.
I mean, just to like to go back to like the stuff that we do, it's like that is my assumption is that this was like one side had money and the other side didn't, so that this went to default. And like, yeah, it still takes years, but like even if you don't show up, it still takes years. Like, fuck, I mean, good for this guy for getting his shit back. Like, it's one of the few internet like shit fit nerd fights that like resolve.
That has a resolution.
Yeah.
Do we have a tallied cost? Does he get to sue Kyle now in civil court for how much he spent?
I have no idea. Kyle's not gonna be able to pay it no matter what he wins, unless
Kyle was the person who taught me that when you go to jail, you have to like pay off staying at jail.
Yeah, that was one of the times we had them on.
I thought jail was just a free meal, like a free hotel, but you got to pay to be there. That sucks.
Yeah,
that is a bummer. It's like it's just a bad hotel.
Yeah.
Here's King Cobra JFS talking about Nick Fuentes.
Ooh,
I can't wait.
It's a crazy thing.
So Nick Fuentes has never had a girlfriend. Shocker. Want to sniff it? No.
Owned Nick owned by the king. Owned by the king.
You know, that's why I'm not complaining about my 4-year dry spell, to be honest. I'd rather be going through a 4-year dry spell than be this fucking asshole. I tell you what.
True. King Cobra with the fucking insight tonight. Wow.
He switched his hats too. He's got the trucker hat.
I like
now.
it. I like it.
Just let's take a look at what this hat looks like in about 6 months.
This hat looks like he got it from the same company that made the Girls Gone Wild hats.
Did you have a Girls Gone Wild hat?
No, but any girl that showed her tits at the fucking summer vacation or spring vacation, spring break, got a hat like that said Girls Gone Wild on it. That was their payment for showing tatas, was that stupid fucking hat.
Nick Fuentes is a chauvinistic, anti-Semitic male pig.
My guy.
Like, if you watch this interview, Nick Fuentes thinks that just because you work a retail job, you shouldn't be allowed to vote.
I agree with that.
Oh.
You want to play a drinking game? Every time Nick Fuentes says something stupid in the interview, take a drink.
Oh, is that how a drinking game works?
And blaming
a drinking game.
Yeah.
Someone else for your problems. See, even though I'm going through a 4-year dry spell, I blame society and other men, to be honest. Men like Nick Fuentes.
Well, it's like a reverse incel. He blames men.
Yeah.
Nice. Look, I'm an incel because of men. They've stolen this from me.
He's like a woke incel. I love it.
And you rub one out. You jack off to a hot of-age chick on Chatterbait. Like the hottest chick you can find, and you get over it.
The hottest chick you can find.
Then you go outside.
Can we have a serious discussion? Can we have a serious discussion for a minute? Do you guys go jack off or jerk off? What do you say?
Jerk off.
I say jerk.
Yeah, I think
To me, and it's just for me, jack off sounds more juvenile. Jerking off is a man's game.
I was afraid of what you were going to say before you said the venile part.
What'd you think I was gonna say?
Well, I think when you're talking about jerking off and juvenile, it's just as bad.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, I mean, neither is great.
I'm not talking about jerking off a juvenile. No, you misunderstand.
No, he was saying the venile was too much. He thought you were talking about Schindler's Fap
Why
list.
are you clarifying?
He usually
We're
goes
in
there.
one place.
He usually goes there.
Really? We had it.
Schindler's Fap list. I like that.
We had it.
Oh, Asterios came up with that, right?
No, not
Schindler's Fap
Asterios.
list?
Asterios is one of the greatest dudes. Greatest straight shooters I know.
Okay.
That's Asterios Kokonos. You can find him on his Patreon.
Smoking me like, that was a good wank. That was a good wank.
Did he wink and then congratulate himself?
Oh, no, that was a good wank.
Wank?
When he goes and finds the hottest girl on Chatterbait and Faps, instead of getting angry and joining America First. This is his cure
driving
for not
a van into a crowd.
Yeah, this is his cure for not being a full-on militant incel. He's like, why join America First and be a crybaby bitch fucking peckerhead when you could just go to Chatterbait, find the hottest girl on Chatterbait,
but it has to be the hottest girl.
Have a wank and be like, that
Otherwise
was
you're a fucking loser.
Fantastic wank.
If Nick Fuentes wanks, it's not to the hottest girl on Chatterbait.
Whoa.
It's definitely not.
Wanky Doodle Dandy over here, America First.
I think it's the
America
World War
Fist.
II footage.
It's actually a cat boy.
And people call you a wanker simp?
Respect.
Well, they can go fuck themselves. I'd rather be a wanker simp than whatever the fuck Nick Fuentes is. Oh, Nick Fuentes is a fucking incel, so fuck incels.
Hold on. Let's be real here.
Hey, he said it himself. He's only on a dry spell. He's not an incel. He's on a dry spell.
He wears tactical soap.
What? That's who has sex. He's giving himself every opportunity to have sex.
He's actually not at all.
What? He's got soap.
No.
You know what Jordan Peterson says about doing a sex? Get soap.
I've got a lot of conflicting feelings about this. I wasn't ready for good guy Cobes today. I've never been more on Cobes' side in my life.
He is killing it.
But what's bothering me is the implication that he had sex 4 years ago. There's not a chance.
He did actually.
Not only that,
show me.
We have video
Pixar didn't
proof
have
of an ex-girlfriend talking about him being his girlfriend.
Yeah, he did have a girlfriend.
She got on YouTube and talked about it.
How was she mentally?
Seemed to be okay. They're from Wyoming though, right? So
yes, so it's a sliding
Casper,
scale.
Wyoming.
And then here's another thing. Here's another thing that's going to blow your mind, Scott. Are you ready? You want to grab something stationary? You want to hold on to your desk?
Hold on. You know what? I'm going to grab my my.
Do you know
Fenton
why
and
they
Cherry
broke
Cola.
up?
Because he cheated on her.
He cheated on her.
What?
Yeah. So
He had
it's
two
an
sexes?
embarrassment. It's an embarrassment of bitches. I mean, riches. Shit.
God.
Shit.
Yeah. Here,
That's the best thing I've ever heard.
Here's an old video.
Whoa, that is a different Cobes.
Yeah, it's way more hair.
This is Cobes fucking.
Yeah.
Cobes looks like the Fonz here.
This Cobes fucked. You know, okay, this I
fucks.
understand. See, I was picturing current Cobes fucking and could not wrap my head around it. This Cobe fucks.
This Cobes looks like he starred on a Canadian version of Saved by the Bell.
Absolutely. Here's the bad boy.
That's the sexy gothic bad boy.
Does not fuck.
I don't know. This Cope with a trucker hat, if he can keep this hat in good shape, if you just get him 1,000 hats this clean.
Is going to be a dark brown next week.
He's got to replace one every week. He's got to have his throwaways. I swear.
It grew herpes. His last hat had like a pustule.
Once.
Yeah.
All he needs is a new hat every week. I swear. He starts turning it to the sideways because he gets confident and he's walking in a room and the hat's a little crooked. That's all the peacocking he needs to score. Because once that hat comes off, he's fucked. So he can get through with the wonk eye. But when he comes in with the goddamn what's the Tales from the Crypt guy? The Crypt Keeper. When he's got the Crypt Keeper haircut, that's the problem. But this is fine.
That's a tough one.
If he comes in with the hat like this, cocked to the side, do I mean Degrassi? Yes, he looks like if Drake didn't get cast in Degrassi, they would have had King Cobes as Drake.
He looks like a more handicapped version of the character Drake played. He looks like a worse wheelchair Jimmy.
Degrassi and Saved by the Bell aren't equal.
Degrassi's more like a
those
drama.
Aren't synonymous. Yeah,
Degrassi's
exactly.
Drama.
Yeah,
Saved by the Bell, Screech built a robot to do homework. In Degrassi, someone got shot in the spine.
Yeah.
Imagine if Screech's robot shot someone. Now that's a very special episode of Saved by the Bell.
That's a two-parter. That's a
two-parter.
I think Degrassi was more like 90210.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's exactly right.
Degrassi, I never really watched Degrassi. I got into it for like a month ago. I know way too much about Degrassi that I can't even remember. I just know it's in my head. It's rent free in my head.
No shit, YouTube. So drink with me, YouTube. It's the weekend, and Nick Fuentes can go fuck himself.
Can you pause this? Why is he now? Look, I love that he's talking about Nick Fuentes. Why is he talking about Nick
Okay,
Fuentes? Did anything
here's why.
in particular happen?
Because he was trending in the last week.
No, that's not why.
No.
Is
Are you making shit up again?
no fuck? Is
Even if
Fix
he is, it's going to be entertaining.
When the video
go
started,
ahead.
he was watching the interview
Is
that
Fix
he did.
Soul in the chat? I know, and this is why. Is Fix Soul in the chat to back this up? Because I don't know this exactly, but Cobes has a history with Sydney Watson, who was on the show.
No, he doesn't.
That I'm. Where's Fix Soul? Hawkeye. Doesn't Cobes have a history with Sydney Watson? Is that not? Isn't there like a Cobes? Yes, he loves her. Thank you,
Billy.
Billy,
there was.
Billy
there was
is so
never-
offended that
there was
someone
never
that
a Fix Soul in the chat.
Billy is
You
so
imagine
offended that someone thought that something he said was complete bullshit.
because it never is. You should trust me all the
You
time.
just
mean,
earlier
it's the
said
first time
something that you
ever
admitted to being totally false.
What a joke!
Okay.
Look, when they're not true, they're jokes, and when they're true, they're not.
Thank you.
Thank you. Exactly.
The system works.
And
If
that's,
you're
that's what I was
offended,
saying.
I was joking.
Exactly.
Yeah, you're offended.
Yeah.
Thank you. Asterios understands comedy. So, yeah. So Sydney Watson, he loves her. He's got a connection with her. That's why he's talking about Nick Fuentes right now. There's like this history with Sydney Watson.
Fuck Nick Fuentes. He's a piece of shit.
Oh my God.
So does he watch that podcast a lot?
We have. I don't probably. We have to get Nick Fuentes. No, not Nick. We have to get Cobes to end the spell with Sydney Watson.
That's never happened.
For one, Cobes looks like he can deliver a grand scoop of pain. What was that?
That was him doing
What
a
now?
Donald Duck voice at the end.
I thought it was the sound of panel on Sydney Watson when Cobes breaks the dry spell.
What if Cobes broke the dry spell with Nick? Because that's kind of a win-win. Because then Nick stops being an incel. Cobes breaks the dry spell.
Oh my God.
I mean, where's the downside?
So I just went and saw the new Spider-Man, and
Spoderman?
I'd say it like the kids. If Cobes was the Sorcerer Supreme and Nick Fuentes was the young Spider-Man, this would make for a great film. That's how the dry spell is going to get broken.
If Cobes was Iron Man and Fuentes was Spider-Man, then they would fuck. Because that's my understanding of the MCU.
I think so.
Is that Iron Man took advantage of the young
Spoilers, Scott.
Spider-Man.
Spoilers.
Oh, sorry.
All right.
Robert Downey Jr. had sex with Tom Holland.
I love, well, not that, but I love this video. It's like when this guy goes after Nick Fuentes, it has the same energy as when I go after Egghead. It's like a freak going after like a bigger freak. It's just fun to watch.
Establishing the hierarchy.
The pecking order of freaks.
Egghead literally lost his smile. You know, he did the.
Has he been like completely crushed now? Is that where he's
No,
at?
it was like a year ago. He had it all in Actual Mania. He was on top, and then
it all. Imagine that being having it all.
That's what I'm saying. Now imagine that, and then imagine losing it, Scott.
To someone who
that's
doesn't
tough.
care.
He
I don't even know if am I currently that champion?
No, but here's the thing. Egghead did the I lost my smile thing and quit.
Yeah.
When we were supposed to have the most epic battle ever, the title unifying battle, and he just didn't do it, so we stripped him.
Fuentes.
And now he's back, and he's never fully recovered.
My
Has he
mom
apologized for ruining your match?
No.
He should apologize.
My mom just texted me, and she's the only girl in this conversation now. And
She's
the
the only girl watching this show right now.
True. She says that cute smile Cobes gave his girlfriend tells me he's golden. So Cobes is kid tested. I mean, of age girl tested and mother approved.
How the hell do you know if the girl's of age? Whatever. Let's not get into that conversation. What a weird thing to say. Like he knows.
Oh. Facts are on the table, boys. Mother approved, King Cobra.
My mom also texted me just now to ask if my fiance has gotten her booster shot yet.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a much less interesting, but it's a double mom texting moment.
That little guy enjoyer says, "Hey Nick, how is that little guy doing over there on your desk? He looks comfortable. What a great little."
Okay, on 3, let's also we think Mary looks like 1, 2, 3 a sex
banana.
toy.
Oh,
no, yeah, it's the deal though. It's the Mary deal though.
It's like a sex toy. What the hell is happening there?
Interesting artistic choice.
Who said that?
And like
time?
Nadia, like Joseph doesn't look like that.
No,
Just Mary.
Joseph looks normal.
Yeah, that's the
doesn't
interesting
match.
choice about it.
Everybody calls this out as being it doesn't match. We went through this a couple episodes ago, and it's weird because there's all full points of articulation with Jesus, all full points of articulation with Joseph, and Mary is straight up a butt plug.
Mary's a snake.
Yeah, Mary is a schwanz. It's weird. It's weird.
Weird.
It's not part of the set, right? It's not.
Who, this little guy? He's spreading holiday cheer. He's spreading Christmas cheer. He's this little
did
guy.
you notice that Nick just caught himself saying holiday instead of Christmas and then himself? That's very cute. I like that.
You cucked yourself.
Can we just point out?
I like a little reverse wokeness.
Can we just point out that the only feminine image on that desk is in the shape of a phallus? That's how in denial young closeted what's his damn streaming site called? Isn't it like closet.af?
Cozy.
Closet. I thought it was closet.
It's cozy.
Oh, cozy, yeah.
Why did you think it was Closy?
I thought because short for closet. I thought that's what his streaming platform was. It was Closet, short for
Me
closet.
and all my friends were gonna go in the closet and we're gonna tell it like it is.
Yeah, guys, every other platform kicked us out, so we're in closet now.
He's doing just great, and we are enjoying. We are loving him. How's that little guy over there?
Do all of his fans point out that it looks like a deal on that Mary? Like,
I don't think so. They're talking about the little bird thing there.
Yeah, of course. But his fans can't be blind, right?
Yes, they can. They're Nick Fuentes fans.
Oh,
that's true.
Yeah.
I'm gonna criticize one more thing about just the image we're seeing before we even start with this freak. Like, okay, you got a fake background, you got New York City. Makes sense, all right, your late night aesthetic. Why not crop out the shitty lights at the top? Like a quarter of the image is the same kind of like shitty cubicle lighting that we saw in the 80s. Just pan the image down.
Yeah, he's like in an empty office from the 80s.
It shows depth, so it makes it look like he's not pressed up against this wall in a tiny basement room. So it's as shitty as it looks. It's there to trick you into thinking that he's not in such a confined space.
He's in a penthouse, basically.
He wants things to look so much bigger than they are that he's willing to trick your mind with perspective.
That's why you put
at the cost of looking good. A mirror in the back.
Look at his freakish hand. I just want to look. I just want to point out the way his fingers are bending.
Yeah.
It's weird. It's very strange.
That's something from the James Wan verse.
And this isn't necessarily this isn't necessarily a bad thing, but Nick would think it is if he heard us say it. But he is just so feminine. You notice?
He's a fucking girl.
Yeah.
He's an absolute girl. Also, how many subscribers does Nick need until he can afford nicer water than Kirkland?
Oh, whoa.
He shops at the Costco.
Costco is where millionaires shop, Scott.
Wrong.
Not wrong.
Costco is where millionaires shop.
Wrong.
No.
Is this a
we
joke?
shop at Wayfair.com.
This is not a joke.
But you're wrong. You said
How
when
am
you're
I
wrong,
wrong?
it's a joke.
I'm not wrong. Costco is where millionaires shop.
Is he joking, Scott?
This is not a joke.
Well, he's
I
either
can't
joking
tell.
or incorrect because I'm a millionaire and I don't shop there.
Scott, why don't you shop at Costco?
Because I don't need things in bulk like that, and they don't have fancy enough brands for me.
Whoa. See, millionaires are frugal. Don't think that all millionaires go out and spend.
Don't speak your German
Billy,
in here.
Okay, here's what I'll concede. I will concede this. Millionaires are frugal. Billionaires, like myself, are not.
Did I say billionaire shop at Costco?
Fine. That's why I'm conceding your millionaire thing.
I love you
I can't
too.
relate to that. I'm too rich. I'm still too rich to shop at Costco.
Thank you.
He's hanging out. He's just a little guy. He's got his cozy sweater on. Look at how cozy this guy is. He's got his cozy sweater. He's got his bells. He's got his earmuffs. I wish I was as cozy.
Is this a show?
Yes.
What's he do?
This is his stream.
What do you do, Nick? What do you do?
I mean, I hate to say it, but can you start saying a bunch of anti-Semitic and racist stuff, please? This is real boring.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were talking to me. I'm like, yes, I can. I've been waiting for years for you to say that. Yes. Well, here's what I think about.
I want to get a turtleneck sweater like this and earmuffs like this for Christmas. Maybe I'll wear it on stream.
He's basically the equivalent of an e-girl for closeted white nationalists.
Yeah.
But they're attracted to him.
Perfect.
Yeah.
He's a cute boy for white nationalists that like cute boys.
He's the cutest white nationalist, so that's why they look up to him.
He's Pokimane. He's Pokimane for the gay Hitler Youth.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
And we'll be matching. Me and that little guy over there. He do be a little guy, though. He do just be a little guy over there.
They're all gonna fap to him saying he do be a little guy, though. That's what turns them on. They're like, yeah, tell me about that little guy.
It was almost Wookiee-like.
He's such a fucking little
Yeah,
guy.
I come in Wookiee.
Yeah, I like it.
Oh, I have a little more of.
The thing about Dave Smith is some of the stuff that he says, it strikes me as very Gen X. It's impossible to explain what that means, but it's very Gen X. Because I watch his content, and it's just sort of like
make a statement and then not explain it at all.
Yeah.
It's not impossible. Janine Garafielian, Gen X, acerbic, sarcastic, depressive. Like, there's
Courtney
an entire
Love.
Gen X aesthetics. Whatever.
Sloppy, like, they're putting people in cages, man. They're fucking torturing people, man. That's fucked up, man. And it's like, okay, but this isn't really a serious political philosophy, you know? They're fucking murdering people in Iraq, man. We're blowing up human beings, man. It's like, it's a very Gen X sort of like, Dad!
It's very Gen X to think it's fucked up that people are getting blown up.
To be anti-murder?
Yeah.
I do like
that
how
is pretty Gen X.
I do like how Nick is not holding on to, like, now that Biden's in charge and they're still putting people in cages. He's not like, Biden's putting people in cages, because like when people were like, Trump's putting people in cages, the Trump supporters were like, well, Obama started it, and he's not like that. He's like, no, actually keep putting people in cages,
because he
is pro caging. He's like he is nothing if not consistent.
He's authoritarian. He also, he talks about, the Taliban. He likes the Taliban. He likes like civil rights in Saudi Arabia. He just wants that, but Catholic, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dad, you're a freaking asshole. Dad, stop it. It's like a very Gen X. It's like a very.
Pause it again. It's not Gen X. He's talking about like hippies. He's like, hippies are the anti-war people he's doing an impression of, not Gen Xers. Gen Xers don't care. A Gen Xer would smoke a cigarette and be like, I hope they all kill each other.
Yeah, it's like, I hope everyone dies and then I die. Like,
yes!
But don't you think
does he know that hippies are boomers?
Don't you think it's very millennial to misattribute the generations?
Yes.
So he's on brand
Gen
again.
Z, the last generation.
Whoa.
Saturday morning cartoons, kind of punk rock vibe that I get. Like, this is not a serious, I'm sorry, Dave, but yes, in life, sometimes human beings have to be destroyed. So I know that's horrifying.
Did he just call himself punk rock?
I'm not punk rock.
No,
but
he was saying
sometimes.
that ideology was very punk rock, and he's against it because he is straight up a fascist, and I kind of respect that.
But sometimes humans just have to be destroyed. What? And the worst part about this is he couldn't destroy a human with those haggard fucking hands. He's got no power.
And he will never destroy a pussy.
Sometimes in
by choice,
unless it's a cat boy.
Yeah, boy pussy. I don't think he would destroy a boy pussy though. He might give it like a slight agitation.
Is it in yet?
In this life, in this world, human beings have to be killed with bombs. No, I'm not. Okay, no, I'm. Please don't clip that. I mean, in war. I mean, sometimes in the course of human events, groups of people take up arms and they slaughter each other. We don't like that. I wish it didn't happen, but man is fallen. We have two natures. We are created by God in his image, but we are fallen. We have original sin, and we are affected by angels and demons. So
we have original sin, and it's time to really start rubbing our faces in it. Really indulge in the original, this original sin.
These are our two natures.
If we got it, we might as well use it.
If we got it, flaunt it.
That's
exactly.
Sick.
He also at the sentence he said right after that, he unironically said, "Our lives are affected by angels and demons."
Yeah, can we roll back? I do want to.
That was a real thing he said. I want to hear that
with Tom Hanks.
He did say it.
He said it.
It's true. Tom Hanks'
Those
best
were the
movie.
two human natures.
That
Original sin and angels and demons on your shoulder.
Didn't happen, but man is fallen. We have two natures. We are created by God in his image, but we are fallen. We have original sin, and we are affected by angels and demons. So, yeah, sometimes people have to be blown up, and yeah, sometimes people have to be put in cages. Yeah, putting people in cages is not in itself immoral. Some people deserve to be in cages. But this kind of like, we're freaking
It's weird to hear like strongly religious people in their like early mid 20s in the first world. It's so jarring. Like, how does that still happen? Like, it feels like, how do young people now like start smoking? It seems like it shouldn't happen anymore, but it still does somehow. I don't really get it. Maybe I'm out of touch. Maybe I'm too young. Maybe that's my problem.
They start vaping now. That's the new start smoking, I think.
I guess.
How many young kids do you know that actually smoke cigarettes? Like 20-year-olds.
More than you'd think. And I hang out with a lot of 20-year-olds, believe you me.
They probably learned it from you, Dad.
Cages, man. It's like, yeah, and so I hear that kind of stuff, and I'm just like, this isn't really. We're very sort of like zoomed in. It's a very sort of, we need to take a step back, look at the bigger picture. I reject even the premise, this idea of like, what is the role of government? Sort of an asinine question. Asking the question is a position in itself. Asking that question is taking a position in itself. I don't ask that question. What is the proper role of government? What does that even mean? Power cannot be restricted. You think that, and who's going to control power? People that engage in intellectual debates? I mean, the whole thing is, I don't believe in the premise of the question. I don't believe in the premise of the debate. I believe in authority. And I think that, generally speaking, authority, at least if it comes from God, should not be questioned. So this sort of, what is the proper role of government? Who is to say? Us? And then what are we going to do about it? We're going to, design a government and put limitations on it? And who's going to police that? Someone more powerful than the government? I mean, this is just...
His answer to this is a Christian Taliban.
Yeah.
What I was going to say is, this is what a Gen Xer sounds like.
This is what a genocider sounds like.
It's just, it doesn't work. So anyway, but
Shit's
we'll get
fucked,
into
so
all
why
that on
try
Friday.
to fix
Don't
it?
ask
Why
the
even
question.
talk about trying to fix it, babe? That's like if Joseph
Listen here,
Stalin and
Chachi.
Look, if you
this
were
guy who makes Chamberlain look like Cromwell.
If you were on the wrong side of a slaughterhouse, you'd think the system was broken too. It's not broken. It's working very well.
Don't ask that question. Don't ask what the role of government is. The government will do as it pleases. The sovereign will do as it pleases.
You know what?
Follow up question. Go ahead.
I was going to say, you know what Nick's solution to homelessness is?
To kill
murder.
Homeless.
No, homeless concentration camps.
Oh, so sort of long-term murder.
Yeah.
Well, okay, I dig it. What's the deal with he's kind of laughing through the whole thing.
Yeah.
Like he seems completely unhinged. Like more so than usual. I don't remember him being this giddy through an entire video before.
Maybe
it's really weird.
Maybe because even he knows that this is out of his hands, like rebel rousing that he's using. Like he doesn't even believe it himself, right?
No, I know. Like he's gotten halfway through, and like in his head, he's like, "Wow, this is very fascist, even for me." And he just like realizes how funny it is.
Look at that pointer.
I kind of like that.
His fingers bend very.
I feel like it's about to eat a fucking Reese's
All of his
Pieces
fingers
and phone
bend
home.
past 180. It's really weird.
Okay, I'm glad we're talking about his appearance. Like, the mustache works. You know what I mean? Like, it's weird.
Well, I hope so, because he's been growing it for 7 years.
Well, it's 7 years well spent. Like, most people you ask, like, would you look more or less like a pedo with a mustache? Him, somehow less. But the hair...
somehow less.
Is he prematurely balding? He's doing that thing where he's fluffing up his hair.
Yeah, he's done some stuff with the front for sure.
He's got male pattern celic.
Nice.
And the masses will obey. As long as the sovereign gets its authority from...
Like he's laughing while he's saying this.
But yeah. Well, anyway, let's get into the show. But let's get into the show. We'll have plenty of time to talk about that on Friday.
Oh, that was just a warm-up?
Yeah.
Nick, you got a tight
That was
five.
the preamble.
You got a tight five. Take this on the road.
They're bombing this little guy over here.
He's talking about the little guy
They're blowing
again.
people up, man.
They do be like that.
We drop bombs on human beings. Government-sponsored mass murder, man. Mass surveillance and the Fed. Marilyn Monroe, man. Elvis Presley, Paul McCartney's dead.
These are not Gen X references. These are
Is he doing We Didn't Start the Fire? Harry Truman, Doris Day.
Marilyn Monroe. Yep, that's what he did.
I thought I was going back with Selick, and then he takes it back to Marilyn Monroe.
Yeah.
And, did he say DiMaggio?
And yes, you're right. Those are not Gen X references.
DiMaggio.
Get the fuck out of here with that. Get the fuck out of here. It's like Woody Harrelson in 2012.
What?
You know, some guy with like a bandana and like a tie-dye
Is he
shirt.
talking about the Rampart Reddit? The Rampart AMA?
The AMA.
They're bombing people. They're putting people in cages, man. CIA mind control, man. It goes from the earth.
They are putting people in cages.
I was gonna say, like that's.
They are. Yes. Okay. I'm glad we all thought the same thing. Yeah.
That's what I get from libertarians. That's what I get from them. At least libertarians like that. It's one thing to be like Paul Gottfried. It's another thing to be like, why are they all into punk rock? Why are all libertarians into punk rock? Greg Gutfeld and that faggot from Blaze TV. What's his name? Matt Kibbe or whatever.
Wow.
The Kibbe. What is this stupid show?
That is supreme projection, right? When he calls other people.
I mean,
well, he's allowed to.
I would
say
assume.
those words.
I would
He's allowed to
assume.
say.
Yeah. He's either really allowed to use it or really not allowed to use it, depending on your feelings on hypocrisy. Nothing to do with
I think the only
offensiveness.
reason he's allowed to use it is because he's hidden in a basement somewhere and goes around the city with protection. Like that's the only reason he's allowed to use it. Somebody would invoke their rights to break the law and invade his personal privacy if they
I
caught him
love
slipping.
invoking my right to break the law. I do it 2-3 times a week, and it feels great every time.
Gotta
and like
do it.
never loses its
Sometimes
luster.
sometimes you gotta question the justice system.
Yeah, I do.
And he's got one of those hipster mustaches, and he's got tattoos, and he's like, libertarianism is cool, man. Punk rock
You're
isn't cool.
confusing Gen X with millennials.
And like libertarians.
Who are you talking? It's like
He
you
doesn't know what
invented a new
anything
straw
is.
man out of 5 other straw men.
I was gonna say,
it's like a
he's got
Franken
layers of straw men.
I love how on point Cobes was tonight and how off base Nick Fuentes is.
I was gonna say it's the most pro Cobes I've ever been, and I don't know what to do with these new feelings.
He's gonna
pull Sidney Watson
wearing a graphic T-shirt, dude. And like Styx, Hexenhammer, you know, all these libertarians. What's with the punk rock? It kind of tells you something, doesn't it? It's the same sort of adolescent, you know, we're not gonna listen to your rules, dude.
Okay, Nick's back on base.
He's back, baby.
That was his decrepit little middle fingers, like with the voice. We're not gonna listen to your rules, dude. That was good. That was good, Nick. I gotta give you credit where credit was due.
My dad's a square. The government sucks, dude. Just shut up. Get a job, man.
What's your job?
He does, yeah.
His job is their job, but without punk rock clothing. His job is their job, but he walked into Men's Warehouse instead of Hot Topic.
Yeah.
Right, but they're all like metal punk. And that doesn't Greg Gutfeld, doesn't that tell you something that they're all into that? What does that tell you? Is that a coincidence? Do you think that is a coincidence? That they're all Gen X, they're all into punk rock, and they're all libertarians, dude. Not me.
This is also me learning that Nick Fuentes and Greg Gutfeld aren't on the same side.
Well, they're definitely not.
I kind of assumed they were.
No.
Gutfeld?
Well, it's not Gutfield. I mean, Gutfield would be a little more. I guess Feld. Yeah. You know what?
Yes.
I take it back. I take it back.
Gutfeld the fish?
I'm sorry. Are you talking about Cutfield? I hear he hates Mondays and gay people.
I don't like Mondays.
I'm a Zoomer, and I'm Catholic, and I'm authoritarian. Okay.
That's a weird thing to be. No one should be all the things you just said. There should be zero Catholic Zoomers.
So different generation.
Go nuts.
Different generation. This new generation is gonna be freaking awesome. This new generation is about bringing back authority. No, we're gonna listen to Dad. You know what? Here's a radical notion. Listen to your mother and father, Uncle Matt Kibbe. Hey, Uncle Dave, you should listen to your dad, man. And you should listen to the government. I'm from Generation Z, and I support Halliburton and Raytheon. No, that's a joke. That's totally a joke. That's just hyperbole.
For those of you watching at home, you guys got to join our Discord. Go into our Discord and go into the gallery in our Discord. Scroll down till you find gallery. Click on gallery, and there are so many freeze frames of Nick's fingers. It is creepy. It is weird.
Does it have its own like channel?
No, it's just in the gallery, channel? But there's a whole string, and then it gets weird. You guys got to sign up for our Discord if you're not already there. Go check out the gallery because they are nasty. There's problems here.
Will Smith's first movie.
Oh, this guy.
Here's Speckzo talking about Tupac. He's gonna give some of his.
Did
opinion.
Speckzo have a beard mishap again?
He decided to shave so he would be able to get into the 12 and under at the Applebee's. He wanted to get the kids menu riblets.
That's a lot of crosses on the wall.
Yeah,
he's got a bunch of Jesus pictures.
Classic overcompensation.
Yeah, I have at best half that many.
Yeah, I have the one cross that my great-grandmother banged herself with on the set of Poltergeist.
Nice.
Or what's the one? It's not Poltergeist.
It's The Exorcist.
That was a wild
Exorcist,
mixed metaphor, Billy.
Yeah.
I think you're looking for Exorcist.
She wouldn't be your great-grandma either. The one
she was great.
She was a little kid in The Exorcist, which was in the 70s.
I just had to think of a grandmother that I never met, so it wouldn't be weird when I put her in the wrong film with a crucifix dildo.
Okay.
He was like making out with some white dude, you know.
Will Smith made out with a guy? I did not know that.
You're in Hollywood and you're black, they're gonna make you a gay.
Oh man, I mean, I was already starting not to like Will Smith because he's such a cuck to his wife. He basically, you saw that shit with his wife, where he
his wife's.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh,
If you don't know,
Will Smith is such a pathetic.
If you don't know, Will Smith is open, then you don't know Hollywood. You don't know Hollywood. Will Smith is open.
See, dude. He's so
Yeah,
pathetic.
dude. And just look no further than his kids. Like,
Oh, his kid, Jaden. Oh, yeah, his kid's a weirdo, dude. He's a fucking weirdo.
You know what's so funny?
These guys.
Sorry for cursing, but
he hosts these little Discord chats or wherever he does them. And
I don't like that his Cash App is spray and prepare.
Pray and prepare. It's pray and prepare. No, Scott. It's pray and prepare. It's pray and prepare.
Thanks, Billy. Also, Will Smith related. I know everyone thinks he's good, but if you actually look at his filmography, a decent case can be made that he's never made a good movie. If you
Not even
actually
Men in Black
look at
1?
it's fine, but okay, never made
Did
a
I
great
say
movie.
great?
Can we say that?
Did I say
Okay.
great?
Damn, this guy looks worse than I do, and I work night shifts.
Yeah,
It's
I
rough,
can't think of a
Landlord.
great movie. Yeah, I mean,
But yeah,
Independence
he's
Day-
got like it's a
Independence Day,
pretty
good movie.
weak filmography, actually. Yeah,
I'm gonna
yeah.
look at his filmography and I'm gonna decide if there's anything there that I think is golden. I never saw
let's crack
Ali.
this
Was
case
it any
real quick.
good?
No, no one saw Ali, but we all heard it was great.
Yeah,
He was nominated for an Oscar for Ali. Nobody saw it, and
Right.
nobody said it was good.
Everyone was like, "Oh, good for him. He's doing dramatic roles," but we didn't see it.
Nobody saw it. I mean,
Yeah,
imagine watching it. Ridiculous.
I won't.
Somebody brought up Wild Wild West. Is that really?
No.
Is
That's
that really?
horrible. It's terrible.
Yeah.
No, it's notorious.
And it's the movie he passed up The Matrix to make.
Yeah.
What's crazy
God,
is, you know, his wife
Better for
Jada
us.
used to be with
Oh,
Tupac.
oh, he was in Disney's
and now she's
Aladdin.
with Will Smith. You know
Yo,
what I
you know,
mean?
He was a
you know,
great
Tupac
genie.
was like an
He was
exotic
a
dancer.
great genie.
Sure was.
Focus. I was all. They tried to cast me in Focus. They went with a guy not as fat. They were looking for a 500-pound type, and they went with a 300-pound type. I did not get it.
So close.
I fit only the 300-pound type though, a 500-pound type role. They wanted a 500-pound Saudi Arabian guy or something, and they're like, "Look, send a tape in with the accent."
Do the accent.
So I did a little racist accent, and they didn't.
Can you
take
be
me.
holding a saber when you do it?
I should.
a scimitar.
I should have got a scimitar. That might have got me in.
Before he was a rapper. Did you know that?
Well, get out of here.
Yep.
What did you just say?
Okay, I'm gonna play it. Here we go.
And now she's with Will Smith. You know,
Yo,
what I mean? So
you know,
it's
Tupac
like-
was like an exotic dancer before he was a rapper. Did you know that?
I think he was actually into ballet.
He was into ballet
because he went to an arts school.
Yeah,
When
maybe he
Jada,
did.
ballet is
Jada
exotic.
Pinkett went to school.
same
with
art
Tupac.
school, yeah.
They knew each other. There's like an old
Yeah.
video of them.
Yeah, they
together.
dated a little bit. Did Tupac actually work as an exotic dancer?
I don't know.
Because if somehow
If he did, who gives a shit?
Well, I want to know. I think that's interesting if that's true. But I think he might just be mixing up the ballet.
I think he is. He's dumb. So
Yeah, I want to know if this is true or if he dumb.
That's on the table.
Well, get out of here.
Yep. Yep. Hold on. I gotta see if I can.
You know, Tupac. You know, Tupac is actually like originally from like Baltimore. He's actually from the East Coast, but he claimed the West Coast when he got older. Like,
There was my friend showed this to me and I didn't believe it at all, and then he showed me this picture. Oh my god! I gotta see if I can find it somewhere. But yeah,
Dr. Dre actually too. Dr. Dre too. He was part of like this dance troupe. But look up a picture of him. You'll see it.
Tupac was in Digital Underground originally.
Yeah, he was the hype man for Digital Underground.
Yeah.
Dr. Dre was in the World Class Wrecking Crew. And I found a film Will Smith did that is bar none classic.
I Am Legend.
No.
next thing you're
That
gonna
was
say is
a decent one. But they used a dog to make it decent, though. They made me feel for that puppy. But yeah, the Will Smith film that is undeniable is Getting Jiggy with It.
Nope.
What?
Who rappers are, dude.
Yeah, it's World Class Wrecking Crew.
Yes, yeah, here we
He has
go.
like the lipstick and all that shit in.
Oh, here we go. I got around the oral history of Tupac's underground years. Yeah, dude.
Oh,
this
boy.
dude. Oh my! I don't even want to show this because it's really gross. Well, I mean, they're very similar. They're very similar. Very
People figured out that a lot of their famous rappers are all following a narrative.
I'm gonna
It's
show
not all
this.
real.
I'm gonna show this on screen real quick. Hold on, let me just make sure. Oh my
I love
god,
how
yeah,
we're
that's oh my gosh.
Ruining my childhood, bro.
Tupac like in a G-string or something, or like a banana hammock.
A cool hat.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna go on a limb here and say I don't know how big a Tupac fan these guys were before they found out that he dressed like this.
No, they're pretty big fans. You'd be surprised.
You know, it's interesting. If you go to the beach in Brazil, which happens to be the most Catholic country on the planet, a lot of men wear that kind of shit on the beach.
And if
I'm
you
wearing
go
it
to
right
the
now.
boys from Brazil, watch out, they're little Hitlers.
Hey, a bunch of Lil Hitlers.
You see it? You guys watch? You guys see it? Oh my god.
Hold on. Let me go on. Let me.
I wish I did.
Let me go on.
Yeah.
Is that why my rap career never took off?
Yeah, you didn't wear banana hammock.
I'm pretty sure that guy that hit me up that tried to get me to do a poo on him for big money was my ticket into the mainstream, and
Yeah, you blew it.
You didn't shit on him. Why didn't you shit on him?
I should have. I really think that
if only you had shit on him.
if I know anything about
You're not
the
getting
rap,
shit on. What's the problem?
if I know anything about the rap industry, you get in by being gay with people, and I should have been I should have been a weird fetish for that guy, and I'd have been sold. Damn it.
I mean, I don't think what you said is exclusive to the rap industry. You get into anything in the entertainment business by being gay with people.
I don't think
is
it's exclusive to the entertainment business.
part of
Scott.
nature.
I think you can't even get a job at the freaking the Hostess
At
Bakery.
Pier 1 Imports?
Yep, you can't get a Pier 1 Imports job without doing a gay.
Shit.
Yeah.
You know, I went on a job interview at a Cinnabon. They asked me to glaze something, if you know what I mean.
Oh my God. Asterios.
Say it.
Is that why you don't work at Cinnabon? Because of your morals?
Asterios, is that why you've worked at Cinnabon for 12 years?
And that's why I changed my name to John Cinnabon.
John
I'm not
Cinnabon.
I'm not only the president of Cinnabon, I'm also a client.
You can glaze my buns all day. All right, let's watch some more clips of freaks.
All right. Here's Roosh V. You know,
I like that energy.
Roosh V, he used to be a pickup artist, and now he's a devout, either Catholic or Orthodox.
Ooh, that's a nice pivot. I like that.
Yeah.
Racket to racket. I like it.
Yeah.
All right, so I'll go over this quickly. Now,
Yeah,
I didn't
a
proofread
career
it
liar.
because I was
I
in,
mean, I'm
I was
I got nothing
rage.
against it.
All right, so what the retail manager?
This guy's beard has earmuffs. What the fuck is happening with his beard?
It's such an interesting color situation.
Mm-hmm.
I like how he put his email on the screen, so if we wanted to contact him, it would be very simple. We just hit him up
You
and
had
see
a
if he wants to
question
be
for
on
him,
Drunken
you could
Peasants.
ask him a question.
Let's see if he wants to be a guest.
Name is Miss Phillips Brown. So I said, "Dear Miss Phillips Brown, why are you subjecting me to homosexual
Why are you
propaganda
hyphenating
in
your
giant
last name
stores?
like a bitch?
Last year, I noticed your checkout screens displayed a gay pride logo, but this year you've made an aggressive increase to your program. There are gay pride balloons and ribbons everywhere and a huge gay flag on your community board. Even your cake section has been infected with a sign promoting the making of gay cakes. I'm flabbergasted as to why
we
you
make
are
gay
doing
cakes.
What makes a cake gay?
Makes
Does it have sex with other cakes?
You see, I don't know. I don't know. I think it goes too far when they have like a poster up on the wall that has a gay guy holding a eggplant. It's like, yeah, it's been, all these have been there. That might be too far. When you walk in and every phallic vegetable is claimed to have been up a man's ass. That's when it's gone too far.
What message are you intending to send
I
with
get
this
canceled for
heavy-handed
that?
approach? Was Giant so responsible for holding down gays
That's not too far.
in
We
the
have
past
rights.
that this is the reparations needed to undo the damage? Do you want me to buy food to feed my family, or do you want me to meet a gay man? How
I
exactly?
want you to meet a gay man.
Both.
Hold on. Is the advertisement making you consider one over the other?
I've never gone to buy a cake and then thought, I should meet a gay man.
Every time I get swayed by advertising, I'm telling you, I really wanted to eat that dirty cheeseburger. I really did. I shouldn't have. Advertising got me. Roosh V.
They got you.
I never walk in like, oh, advertising. I don't want to eat gefilte fish.
I went to the new Dick's today.
Y'all got a new Dick's?
Did it smell?
There's a new Dick's in Bellevue.
Did it smell like Dick's?
Ooh, Bellevue Dick's.
And it's right next to a Dick's Sporting Goods too, so you get double
Dick's on
Dick's.
Dick's?
It is the ultimate Dick's corner where there's just Dick's everywhere you look. And then
far as the eye
I bought
can see.
myself some delicious Dick's. Everything on Dick's menu is under $5. Every item.
Yeah.
It's ingenious.
I'm a 3 cheeseburger guy at Dick's.
Get
That's
this
the
too.
move.
Like they pay their employees a minimum of $20
pay
an
them great.
hour. They had
Yeah.
this crazy benefits package. They get insurance automatically when they work there. And they cap off full time at 32 hours a week. So if you work 40 hours a week, you're getting overtime for those remaining hours, those remaining 8 hours. That's insane.
I'm going to Dick's.
Yeah. Oh man, there were so many people too.
I gotta be honest
Put
with you.
dicks in their mouths everywhere.
I gotta be honest with you, Ben. I went to the movie theater right by that Dick's, and I could smell it all the way into the
Could you?
theater. Yeah, I was like,
Yeah, it's right there because they were having like this big event too. Like there was a ton of people
there
there.
was a ton of people.
Yeah.
What time did you go?
Around lunchtime, like a
Yeah.
little bit after noon.
Yeah,
around there.
I would have got there after you had left. It was
Yeah.
the numbers were a little lower when I got there.
It was pretty.
Yeah, lunchtime was probably
busy.
packed out.
Yeah,
popping.
It was
Are you
popping.
talking about Dick's Last Resort, where
Nope,
they're mean to you?
not that.
No.
Nope.
No,
This is
it's
a Seattle.
It's a local Seattle hamburger place.
It's a Seattle thing. We have a bunch of locations, and Bellevue had a location about 50 years ago.
Yeah.
And it closed down, and it was one of the, I think it might have been the only Dick's location to ever close down, and now they're back in Bellevue.
If today is any indication, they're not going to close this one anytime soon.
Oh, they won't.
Fuck yeah.
They also
areas are
closed.
clamoring for new Dick's.
It's In and Out-esque.
They
It's
closed.
along the lines of that.
They closed the Capitol Hill one, and it's going to be closed until spring.
Are they remodeling it?
Yeah.
Huh. Are they
That
going to do indoor
one's
there?
really busy. I don't know how they're going to change. They should, because it gets out of hand there at night. It's just weird there at night.
But yeah, because we would often go to the Cap Hill one after shows at like midnight, 1 a.m. and it was popping there.
Yeah.
It was popping.
Yeah, it definitely gets out of hand.
I took my cousin Gary, rest in peace, there one night, and he was like, all right, you buy me this. I was like, wait, you wanted to go here? He's like, no, just buy me this. Get whatever you want for yourself. Then he came back with a bunch of heroin, and I was like, he was like, hey, you ever seen this before? I was like, yeah, it's heroin. He's like, yeah, well, I'm going to do some heroin. I was like, oh, okay. And then he died of a drug overdose.
Heroin and Dick's Burgers.
I was going to
shortly
say,
later.
follow-up question, how did Gary die?
Yeah, shortly afterwards. Rest in peace, Cousin Gary. Cousin Gary taught me how to play Magic cards and introduced me to CKY.
And how to do heroin.
Yeah, he got me into
is also
Jackass before it was Jackass. He didn't teach me how to do heroin. I simply refused.
I already knew.
I grew up in the 80s, man. I knew how to just say no.
True.
Exactly.
Thanks,
Does
Nancy
promoting a niche sexual identity help
If I
you
learned
sell
anything
food?
from Nancy Reagan, it was the joys of an old lady blowjob. And anything else, it was just
how
say
to
no.
get the best beach in Hollywood.
Yeah,
I didn't know all of this Nancy Reagan blowjob stuff until this week.
Nancy Reagan's the original throat goat.
Oh, what a joy to learn! Isn't it great?
It feels cool to know things.
Gays
Yeah,
may demand.
doesn't it? Don't you feel better knowing that?
I do.
That she
Mr.
was
Captain
the blowjob
Snacks.
queen of Hollywood and then the first lady. It's very
I think
exciting.
that's genuinely cool that I know. Yes,
It is.
I do.
Mr. Captain
Same
Snacks.
same with Michelle Obama. Not a lot of people know that.
I want to. I know you switched the camera thing. I want to keep watching this freak. I'm sorry we're talking too much. I like this freak.
Mr.
We like
Captain
freaks.
Snacks said tonight's stream has a good vibe to it. Maybe we can get a tip train started.
Tip
Good
train!
idea.
Also, guys, it's worth your time to sign up for the Mother Load. All right? The Mother fucking Load. All right? You get all kinds of cool stuff if you sign up for the Mother Load. Look at this. Look at this list of stuff in the Mother Load. Do it.
Now, is this the first draft, and then in the second draft you're
Hey,
going to
Coop Car, thank you.
Coop, what
Thank
a
you, Coop.
guy. In the second draft, you're going to spell motherload correctly because it's actually LODE.
What is
joke.
this?
It's
Some
like semen.
is
It's
this
like
some
a- it's
Canadian bullshit?
It's like blowing loads. It's like a joke.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like blowing loads. It's like a joke.
It's a joke. See, whenever we're wrong on this show, we tell people it's a joke. Don't you understand?
Whenever
Drunken
we're
Peasants?
wrong, we say it's cum.
It's cum. It's cum. Lord of Nurgle said, "You know you fuck up when Cobes is talking shit about your lack of a love life."
For real. Like, imagine being lower on the totem pole than Cobes.
So-
which I feel bad saying that because he's my hero now.
Then Fixed Soul, Rat Lord, Alcaraz, and Goose Juice all gave big love. And Koopcar again with the big love. Gave us big love last episode, too. Appreciate that so much. We're coming into the big weekend here. And we got a private show tomorrow and then Saturday. And I'll tell you this. I am probably going to be all out of energy by Saturday, so we have to get that goal before it becomes another 5-hour show. Because I'm not committing to another 4+ hour show. I won't do it this Saturday, so we have to get the goal.
Not
Calling
gonna
it now,
do it,
guys.
but
Not
we're
going to do it. Not going to do it, guys.
Not gonna do.
Not going to do it,
Not gonna
guys.
do.
Okay. So
Were we going to finish watching the
where'd
other
that
thing?
freak go with the freak?
What happened to our freak?
we hadn't watched it for like 5 straight minutes, so I wasn't sure if we were going to keep watching it or not.
I did call for it back.
But I like that freak. It's
Okay.
just weird because he keeps talking about how much he hates gay cakes, and it's like your job for a while was to walk around and just pick up random girls. But like suddenly there's a cake with a gay flag on it. You're having a conniption
it's very
in the
threatening.
middle of an Albertsons. Like you're the whole whatever. Your whole thing was that you were into sex.
Yeah, for real.
You're a sex man.
And I'm going to spell motherload however I want, Scott.
Well,
I'm not going to buy into your... You want me to start spelling center with an E at the end of it, too?
Hey, if you guys
How about
want
potato?
If you guys want Ben to change the spelling of motherload,
No.
if you want Ben
I'm
to
not doing
change,
it.
if you want Ben to change the spelling of motherload, we're gonna make another patron tier that's $51, and it will be the other spelling.
I'm not doing that.
So you guys can join the other
I
spelling.
refuse.
He does promoting a niche
You can do that
sexual
one
identity.
and feel good about yourself.
Help you
Never.
sell food. Have gays made demands upon you to add the flags?
It's like
or they will harm you and your
sexual
coworkers?
identity. It's homosexuality. It's been around for a long time, and it's not going anywhere, buddy.
Yeah, I don't know
It's
what
not
came
like
first.
liking the Decemberists.
I don't know what came first, heterosexuality or homosexuality.
Homo, because we started with just dudes, and then later on we added the other ones.
And we added a lady, and that lady was part of that dude. And it was a dude who took a part of a dude to make a lady. It was the first gay sex baby.
True, and the lady was basically a dude.
If so, they should be brought to justice. I ask you to
They should be
reconsider
murdered.
your approach, because I can't be the only customer who doesn't appreciate your needless propaganda while I buy organic spinach and cheddar cheese. Sincerely, Bruce Billy Zedek.
Those sound like pretty gay purchases, dude. Maybe you should be worried. Organic spinach?
In his pickup artist days...
Might as well buy a penis with that.
In his pickup artist days, he used to use little dolls in a fake bar setting to show you how to approach women, and it was just a grown man playing with dolls, essentially.
Oh, well, that's interesting, because then his victims would also use those dolls on the witness stand.
Exactly.
So they got you lots of use.
And then I get,
This is a
I
good
get an
one,
email
folks.
back.
Don't take this for granted. Hey, wait, I'll pause this freak. Listeners,
hey,
don't take this for granted. We're all old and getting older. You better appreciate us while we're alive and we're still talking to each other. Next month, one of us might fuck the other one's wives. It's the internet. It's YouTube. It's crazy.
It's true.
I'm probably going to try to steal the show from them and then end up in court for 7 years.
Damn it, Kyle.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Kyle.
I'm a Kyle type.
And Leanne R., I'm guessing she's hiding her last name in case I'm a right-wing extremist and I'm going to hunt her down or something. She says, hello, Rich.
Yeah, you're just giving her
Thank
name
you
into
for contacting
YouTube.
us. Your email to Christy Phillips Brown has been forwarded to me for a reply. We appreciate knowing your feelings. At Giant Food, we value our stakeholders' diversity, associates, customers, and vendors as one of our greatest strengths. We are committed to fostering and maintaining an open and inclusive environment
And again,
where all are
pause,
welcome
please,
in our store.
Please, I'm so sorry. I know I keep interrupting.
No.
You're buying your organic spinach at Value Foods. That's not where I'd buy my organic spinach. No. Value Food is where I would buy, like, I don't know, Band-Aids, AA batteries. I might buy, like, a big Diet Coke there.
Yeah.
Your organic spinach, like, you don't drop the organic spinach. You go to Whole Foods for that shit.
Go to Whole Foods, you piece of shit.
Do you know how much gay propaganda I've seen at Whole Foods?
How much?
Surprisingly, none. I was looking.
That's why they're the better store.
What's
the angle we're taking here?
What's our angle here?
I might have,
which side
I might
are we
have
on?
misread the room.
Hold on. What side are we on again?
There's an organization. Again, thank you for sharing your thoughts with us. We will bring it up with our leadership. Yeah, sure. Ooh.
Did you want a better response? Did you think you were going to get a better response? Are you that delusional, Rushby?
He wants them to be honest and tell them that they think he's a piece of shit.
You're farming for content. You got the corporate response, and now you're acting like they're
this
lying
is such
to
a
you?
nothing response. To even put this on your stream or whatever is embarrassing.
Yeah, you're trying.
It's no, keep going. Sorry.
Yeah, you're trying to make something out of effectively nothing. You see the little gay cakes and you're jealous because there used to be a time when you'd go to a fucking grocery store and I shit you not, on top of a cake there would be a man and a woman getting
That
married.
never happened.
They would get married. It'd be on top of the cake.
This is a joke.
We've fallen so far from the day that there was a man and a woman on top of the cake at the fucking bakery to now we're allowing.
Now it's a white woman and a dog.
And by the way, strike that last comment for the record. And by the way, if that man doll and woman doll on top of that cake aren't having hardcore penetrative sex for the purpose of procreation, I'm gonna burn the whole. No, okay, I won't say that.
All of their erotic cakes are missionary only.
Committed.
No. I don't want to get these guys kicked off of YouTube. I'll do that on my own stream.
Thank you, Asterios.
They said,
Do that on my
buzz
own
off,
time.
homophobe.
So you wish they were ruder to you. So you admit, and also, so you kind of understand in your mind that, like, you're a piece of shit who deserves to be treated like
he knows
crap.
he is a homophobe, and he wishes they had treated him more like a homophobe.
Yeah.
What do you want?
That was
what do
the
you
goal.
want, guy? Like, what do you got your content? By the way, we're making more content out of you than you're making out of seeing a gay cake.
We're giving liquid gold. He's got garbage. Rushvi is garbage. Cheech in the pleb chat said, I once paid $40 for 4 cabbages from Whole Foods. We're going to play a game right now, guys. What's wrong about that sentence?
Buying
It
cabbages.
should end with an E.
Why, Cheech, were you buying 4 cabbages? Who
I deserve
needs
to make a
$40
bunch
for that
of
purchase.
coleslaw?
Who needs 4 cabbages?
It's too much.
Hobos.
I'm gonna say I'm gonna say you know what? Because here's the thing: cabbage is very specific. If you were saying, I'm guessing it was like for St. Patrick's Day for like corned beef and cabbage.
4
was like
cabbages.
What the? Yeah,
What if
I
you're
mean,
making
you're
your own
feeding, like,
batch
a
of
whole
small batch kimchi at home?
4 cabbages?
Yeah, 4 cabbages. Maybe you're making it to give gifts of kimchi to your family.
If anyone ever gifted me cabbage, I would punch you in the mouth.
I'm
gonna gift you cabbage.
You're gonna make 4 cabbages worth of kimchi, and you're not gonna prepare better by going to a place that's not gonna charge you $40. There's problems with this statement.
You get what you pay for.
It's not at Whole Foods.
I bet there were nice cabbages.
Have you ever been to like a pop-up vegetable stand?
You mean like a farmer's market?
Yeah. You ever been to a pop-up? They have the most They have the most gigantic cabbages you'll ever see.
No.
They're gigantic. They're huge. This is your problem. You're going to the wrong place, Cheech. She each has one cabbage and makes one jar of sauerkraut.
Can we make our own kimchi?
We
Who needs
could.
more than a jar of sauerkraut, you fucking psycho?
Yeah, 4 jars.
Time.
Here's
the thing. I'm sorry. Just real quick.
Yeah.
If you're gonna make 1 jar of sauerkraut, you might as well make 4. You got all the sauerkraut stuff out. Like that's your Saturday. Make a lot of sauerkraut. You got a year's worth of kraut. Sorry, I
You know what?
interrupted.
How about don't make a gross cabbage dish? All right. How about that?
How about this? How about this?
Okay, you know what? I expected this from you, Scott.
Okay, dirty Ohio Polak who can't go a fucking meal without slathering it in rotten cabbage. You know what? I don't want to hear it, Ben.
Okay.
We have a new level for our Patreons. Patreons at the $143 level become the Cabbage Patch Kids, and we're gonna send you a big jar of either kimchi or sauerkraut, depending on what we decide to make that month.
No, you get sent 4 whole cabbages from Whole Foods.
And you could do it yourself.
Scott doesn't even like fish of any kind prepared any way. And when you ask him why, he says because it tastes like fish.
What? Well,
that's correct.
The first time Scott ever had fish, it was what was it?
Vagina?
Gefilte fish.
Oh.
Oh, that shit is disgusting. That's especially bad fish. And also shaped a lot of my political views too.
Whoa!
I prefer kimchi to sauerkraut, by the way. I'm not Eurocentric like all of you.
Both gross. All gross.
Kimchi.
Get him out of here.
Great.
I
Wrong.
prefer the probiotics and live cultures in these dishes.
Yes.
They help my gut biomes and my digestive system.
That's why I drink kombucha also. I'm guessing Scott doesn't like kombucha. Yeah.
Vomit water.
Scott, what do your dumps look like?
Yeah, what do your dumps look like, Scott?
They're great, regular, perfectly healthy. I don't need all this fucking help like you guys do. My body just knows what to do.
I
don't need
proof.
outside influences. I will Snapchat you. I will download Snapchat
Thank you.
like all my Gen Z friends.
Thank you.
And then Snapchat you each and every shit I take for the next 365 days.
Is that the type of fish you get out in Ohio?
What, in Ohio?
The dirty Ohio pollock?
Dirty Ohio
No, it's actually
pollock.
walleye. It's walleye.
Walleye, okay.
Yeah.
Where does pollock come from? Not Ohio?
Is it freshwater? Is pollock freshwater fish?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Well, that's the guy who did those cum paintings.
Kevin
Dirty
Pollock?
Ohio
Jackson.
Pollock was
Jackson.
We were all heading to the same place.
Yeah.
We were.
Beautiful
Jackson
cloud
Pollock.
car crash.
The Drunken Peasants Cafe.
A little convoy.
The Drunken Peasants Cafe is going to have chili no cheese, mac and cheese, and dirty Ohio Pollock on the menu. Pollock is
and
saltwater.
where I was heading was, I hear dirty Ohio Pollock was great in The Usual Suspects.
Nice. Very nice. Very nice. But not the dirtiest guy in The Usual Suspects.
You know what my favorite thing about Kevin Pollock is? He got fired from Celebrity Poker Showdown and replaced by Dave Foley. He was so bad at his job that he got replaced by Dave Foley.
You're making it sound like Dave Foley's some kind of step down. Dave Foley rocks.
Dave Foley was
Dave Foley's
awesome.
great.
Kids in the Hall, man.
But you'd think Kevin Pollock would be able to hold his job. He couldn't do
you
it.
would think he'd be able to keep the job.
Yeah,
that's true.
He took himself
you're
way
right.
too seriously.
Isn't Kevin Pollock like an Oscar nominee? Like, I mean, you're raising a good point.
Kevin Pollock has a great podcast. If you ever watch Kevin Pollock's podcast, he gets some of the best guests. He's got top tier names on his show, and he
gets like A-list people on it for sure. Yeah,
he couldn't get hired back for season. I wonder if he decided not to go. I need to know the
get
story.
To talk about poker more.
Yeah, I wonder if Kevin Pollock has ever talked on his podcast about why he didn't come back to season 2. That's what I want to know. Ooh, look at this map.
So it's labeled where it's the most common language in the state besides English or Spanish. So it's the third most spoken language.
Wisconsin speaks Hmong. Did not know that.
That's the most commonly spoken language besides Spanish or English.
Yeah, I thought it was the most commonly spoken, period, which would be a very statistic.
Why is South Dakota its own color with no label of what that color is?
There's another match.
There's not
there's
a
color
human
key
being there that doesn't speak English.
It's Dakota Plus. They speak Dakota Plus. What's Dakota Plus? Is it a native
It's a new streaming
language?
service.
Probably.
Where you get to watch the
Dakota
Mount
Plus.
Rushmore.
Yeah, you get to watch a live feed of Mount Rushmore, 24 hours. Illinois is Polish though, and then the Pennsylvania Dutch between, which is weird because it's not a Dutch language. It is like German.
Pass the Dutch to the
And
left hand.
it's also
side.
not in Pennsylvania, which is
Whoa.
interesting.
Yeah,
because Pennsylvania's too busy speaking what, Mandarin Cantonese?
They all
Mandarin or
West.
Cantonese. Yeah, they just took the two Chinese languages and combined.
We are Cantonese, if you please. Is that racist?
I love the scene with the Cantonese cats.
I like to say things that I don't know if they're racist and ask if it's racist, and then I regret when I've been racist. That's my plight
We
as a
kind of
white
go
man.
the opposite way because I say things I know are racist and then pretend they're not.
Oh, yeah. We're like the yin and yang. Is that racist?
We're like the yin yang twins who
Yeah,
are
is
black.
Is that?
Which I think is racist.
This is levels of racism here. My
Bring up that freak again.
Give us the freak.
I'll give you
Bring
another
upon the
one. I'll
freak.
give you another one.
Give us the freak. Freak of the week, good sire.
How? Like
You gotta go back to the
Elisa,
freak
like how
menu.
did you get?
Can't see the freak, Ben.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Can't see the freak.
Ben can't do
Now
everything
this
at once,
guy
guys.
looks like a freak.
Yeah, this guy is
Is
a freak.
Jeff Count a vampire? I'm unfamiliar with Jeff Count.
Jeff Count is why that last freak had all those crucifixes.
How?
I think Jeff Count does a podcast with a bunch of e-girls.
Nice.
It's called the thought that counts.
I want to point out that video with Roosh V is only like a minute and a half long, and we couldn't get through it.
What do you mean we got through it?
No, we didn't.
there.
We made top tier
Right.
content.
We didn't get through that
Ben,
video.
I don't know if you don't understand that was very entertaining or what, but we were very entertaining.
Okay, now I'm gonna play this. You ready?
Ready.
The guys, can we
Maybe.
stop being entertaining so we can play videos, please?
Please.
Like
Please,
Elisa, like how did you get into finding Elisa Jordana?
We found each other.
We
What a good
found
answer.
love.
What a good answer.
Love has a way.
Life finds
Did you
a way.
see? Let me ask you before I say anything. Did you understand about Elisa doing her show like before? Because I've known her for like 7-8 years ago, right?
He met Elisa through our show, by the
Yeah,
way.
is he gonna lie about it?
I don't know. We'll see.
Is Jeff Count?
And I was gonna say when they met, what he was 48 and she was 12.
No.
Like,
Is Jeff Count? Is he trying to like?
I am the cow.
Is he trying to check T-Bob and say? Is he trying to like gatekeep Elisa from T-Bob? Is that what
I think
he's doing?
so. I think he's trying to keep his thoughts to himself.
Banger!
Like, I was
That was
one
a
of-
banger!
Oh no, yeah, no.
This is
Uh-uh.
why I said that thing before, listeners.
No, me and Elisa Jordana are new introductories.
Okay,
I met her
so-
in February on the Drunken Peasants show.
He's an honest man.
And,
Okay.
He's a
okay,
true and honest
Free pup.
man.
me and the Peasants, we've had a few words back and forth there.
Yeah.
I mean, they can call themselves right-leaning all they want.
We have never done that.
And we do, very much so.
Is
Probably
Bob
every
about
day.
to out us for not being right leaning?
Yeah.
He's on to us.
The same as the Revenge of the Sissies. But they're all just liberals at the end of the day. But they're normal
Bob
people.
found us out.
No.
They're not like, I don't see them as
Outed
ridiculous.
as secret liberals. How do you guys feel?
Bob's
know-
the only person that heard obscure alt-right podcast on CNN when they were talking about Milo and put the two and two together. They were talking about Drunken Peasants before he knew, like before he was a watcher of Drunken Peasants.
Yeah.
Antifa-style liberals, fanatics, or anything like that. They just have different opinions on some things than I do, and that's fine. But
I
This
like
guy
that
mo-
it's sunglasses time.
Maurice Dell I guess he watches them a lot, and he came and got me and told me, "Hey, Bob, they're talking about you again over the Drunken Peasants show," and I almost didn't go because most of the time I don't care, But like, I was like, "All right, I'll go check it out." So I went over and checked it out, and Elisa was on there. And then when they brought me in there, I was talking with them, but I was ignoring all the whatever they wanted to talk about. I was just talking about Elisa. I was like, "Damn, where'd you find this good-looking thing at?"
She's very beautiful, right?
Bob used us.
And they were like, "Oh,
you guys
Bob,
are both fucking disgusting."
She's beautiful, right? Oh, Lisa Jordana's
Just
got
absolutely fucking disgusting. The level of lack of self-awareness between these two motherfuckers is unbelievable.
Elisa Jordana has a ton of like
simps,
but they're not just simps. They're silverback simps. They are like the gray-haired 60-something dudes. Yeah, the over 50 crowd. Like Elisa Jordana's simps eat cheaper at Denny's.
Yeah.
Yeah,
they have their own menu at
she
Denny's.
She has the same demographic as WWE NXT, which I believe is a median age of 62.
Yes. Come on, you would date her. She's a liberal, right? There's no way you would date her, right?" And I go, "Oh, hell yeah. I bounced that liberal right out of her, baby." And then it turned into, "What would you do to take her on a date?" And I started talking,
true.
Shit, man.
It's true. He did. He sweetened the pot. He told her he was going to cook for her, make her a nice little lobster
And then they
dinner.
went on that date and they fucked, right? That's what happened?
I hate you guys for reminding me that NXT theme song existed because I've tried so hard to forget that.
It's a tough one.
That's a banger.
When it was like a reality show and stuff, it was one of the worst things I've ever seen in my
Why
life.
go anywhere when you can cook lobster in the butter right there in the pan? Yeah, I fix dinner in the house. I have it all fixed up. And then when she was out shopping or whatever, when she come home, I send her out shopping. And whenever she
with whose money?
come home, then everything's ready to go.
He's talking about how great Elisa Jordana would have it so great with him. He'd send her off shopping. Get whatever you want, baby girl.
I'll
He'd
tell
be
you,
cooking up something good in the
I'll
kitchen.
tell you, Ben. Women with their own money, they just need somebody to tell them how to spend it. That's all they want. That's all they want.
They're missing.
That's the only thing they're missing.
Yeah, I guess Elisa Jordana used to date David Blaine and Vin Diesel and all these.
And who's the guy from Before Sunset, After Sunrise?
Did she date any straight guys?
Ethan Hawke.
Ethan Hawke too.
Okay.
Yeah, she did Ethan
now I'm
Hawke.
back in.
You know what I mean?
Right.
She got
And you had
propositioned
good
by
conversations.
Donald Trump.
Yeah.
Was with her for a while, right?
We do have good conversations. I've never had a bad conversation with her.
She, you know what?
If she tells me something like, let me give you an example. So, okay.
Oh my God, this is. Oh fuck. So it's hard to explain. Have you ever seen a guy who's like dating a girl and like the girl's best friend gets to sit down with the guy that's dating her and he's just like vetting all these questions out of jealousy, asking like, so like, what makes you so special that she dates you? This guy is simping by proxy through Trumpster Bob because Trumpster Bob is the alpha in this group. He's the one getting the most out of any of them.
All these hierarchies we've established today are honestly shocking. Cobes over Fuentes. This dude, Bob over this dude. Like
this guy's like jealous of T-Bob's
right up
I
down.
Rock. This guy's singing the song. Her name was Noelle. Maybe he thinks he's gonna be the teenage dirtbag baby and get her now. I don't know. This is weird. This is a very strange dynamic.
The over 50 dirtbag.
They didn't want her talking to me either, though. I mean, they really didn't. But I was there on the show. She was there on the show, even though I was just calling in.
We didn't want
I will say
that never happened.
We definitely enjoyed him talking to her to the point where we got him to call in, where we brought him on, and it was gold. And not only was it gold, we facilitated a bright future between the two. Inevitably, Bob and Elisa are gonna get happily married.
They're
gonna get married. Absolutely.
Bob always does this cycle where he'll hate Elisa and Kermit and Friends for a little while, then he'll be like, "Oh, I was just kidding."
But Andy Dick does the same cycle.
I feel like last time I was on the show, Yeah, I feel like last time I was on the show, he was in a feud with him, and he hated Kermit and Friends.
Yes.
Yeah.
It happens that frequently.
Andy Dick's going to mess up with Elisa maybe 5-7 more times, and Trumpster Bob's going to have his in.
I heard that Trumpster Bob got Andy Dick's kids taken away. Any truth to that?
Andy Dick's kids are like adults, right?
Yeah, but he still got them taken away. He called one of his Nigerian.
Taken away.
He called one of his Nigerian acquaintances and had a kidnapping set up.
He's got powerful friends in Lagos.
Yes.
Or they called me or something or whatever. I probably called them. Who knows?
It could have been us calling him
But
and
they
him
thought
calling
me
us
and
back.
her. They were like telling her, "Oh, you don't know this guy. He will go after women just like men, and he's down there with the worst. Oh, this and that, this and that." Shit, I
I
don't
do
care.
want to
Let-
go back. Everybody should take this video of Bob and go back and watch the original time he was on with Elisa and put his saying together to what was actually said, because I think he might be misremembering.
I think
you might be pleasantly surprised.
Put him on, I can handle it. But I didn't go that way. I went the other way. See, and so that's how we met. I wanted you to understand that it was pure accident that we met.
You know, Jeff Count put his sunglasses on because he is choking back tears knowing Trumpster Bob got closer to Elisa than he has.
Yeah.
He's dry eye crying behind those glasses.
Did I ever show you that old video of Elisa with Benji and they sing this like really awful song? Have you ever seen that?
I don't think
Wasn't she in a band?
Yes.
Yeah, Cobra
Wasn't she in
Starship.
Cobra Starship?
Yeah. Yeah.
What was that best song, Wonderwall?
This is kind of cringy. This is like produced by Howard Stern. Yeah.
Hi, I'm Elisa Jordana, Miss Howard TV for May 2012, and I'm
Good
going to tell you a
job.
little bit about me. I'm 27 years old and originally from New Jersey. You might remember me from being on the Stern Show a couple
27.
months back, where I performed some of my songs, I discussed my musical career, and talked about my friendship with the beautiful and amazing Benji Brock. At the time, Benji and I were just friends, and to everyone's disappointment, he won me over and we've fallen in love. We are so happy. So now I'm living with Benji and things couldn't be going better. We love to goof around, we create music, and we're big animal lovers.
Okay, kayfabe.
What do you mean?
Kayfabe.
Kayfabe.
You don't think that's her real boobs? What?
No. Not talking about anything about her. Kayfabe.
Well, you have to go beyond
Kayfabe.
the word kayfabe. Like, what are we talking about? Is he John
Anyone
Cena?
else know what I'm talking?
I think we should keep saying kayfabe for like 5 or 6 minutes.
Okay.
Now, real quick, here's what I think you're saying. Whatever I'm about to Ben, whatever I'm about to say next, let's all keep kayfabe. Now,
Okay,
what is that? Scott, what do you think Ben is saying?
I think Ben is saying that their relationship is kayfabe.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I don't know. I mean, beautiful women make big mistakes.
And then later on, no one actually saw it, but supposedly Benji got fingered by Perez Hilton. Well, I guess the people there claim to have seen it. To get her a job on the Howard Stern show.
Or it was a crime.
He got her a job with the Howard Stern writing staff by getting fingered by Perez Hilton live on the radio.
That's cool.
And he screamed, but you know, it could have been.
I mean, that's how you get jobs.
Could have been kayfabe.
I think most
talked about
relationships
that's
are
how you get
kayfabe.
jobs.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's how you get jobs.
Checks out.
So much that we're even thinking of opening up a hotel for dogs.
Good.
Currently, Benji and I are working on
Good
an album
movie.
and hope to have it out pretty soon. The Howard TV cameras actually came with us to the studio the other day, and they filmed us recording. Here's some video of us recording our debut album.
This music. All right.
Hey, Elisa.
You guys can give me your personal opinion on this song.
Benji here. We just arrived at Massive Music in New York City, and we're ready
Cool
to
hat.
record our new single.
Good start.
And we want you guys to come watch
I like the
us record
rosacea.
us. It's
That's a
called
nice
Haters.
touch.
I think you're gonna like it. I hope you like it. Come watch us.
I like a rosacea and a
Oh my
fedora.
God, the Pro Tools metronome.
Here we go.
Lisa's talented.
She knows chords.
By selling these t-shirts, Benji feels like a hero to her.
This makes me
He's
proud.
gonna help resurrect her non-career.
I'm waiting for you to give me a ring. Nothing would be better, and I need a guarantee that this won't be a fling. I'm gonna need forever, and I can't believe I got into this thing. I wasn't even looking for love. I wanted to date you casually. If you know what love is.
Yeah, this is real. This is real love. Okay, I've had multiple videos on music videos on YouTube reach a million views. Okay, I've had multiple music videos on YouTube reach a million views, so I'm the authority here. I can tell when a song is written in kayfabe or is written with true intentions. This song is true intentions. True intentions.
Oh, pardon me.
This is real love.
Okay.
This is
These
real.
are their thoughts.
This was written with cruel intentions.
I tell you, there's a level of cringe that can't be faked.
That's true.
And this is passing the cringeometer. If they were fake and if there was kayfabe, I would see the tell on the song. And there's no tell.
I love their reaction after this.
I think that was pretty good.
They do have
What do you
zero
think?
sexual chemistry. Like
we're done. I
their
think we're
chemistry
done.
is kayfabe. Like there is no chemistry, but she doesn't want
the
chemistry.
song is true.
She loves him because he gives her opportunity. The power he has is enough for her.
You know, it could be that I don't know these people, but I'm also going to say, like, she says she's from New Jersey. Like, this is what guys from New Jersey look like.
Yeah,
that's
true. He's like a Jersey. He's like a Jersey.
She lives in
ape.
L.A. though. She lives in L.A.
He looks like a
But
sloppy.
yeah, but her formative sexual imaging is
Jersey
of
boys. Jersey boys.
There's not one person who was born and raised in New Jersey that doesn't have some weird sexual proclivity. Remember all the Jersey boys we knew, Scott? The Jersey wrestlers? They were all playing
crew.
grab ass and kissing each other.
Yeah, they were the most. Yeah, of all the wrestlers from all the states we knew, the ones from Jersey were the most upsetting sexually.
They were
I
the
will say that.
deviants. They were something off about them boys. But yeah,
there's something about that turnpike I don't trust.
I can explain it real. I'm sorry.
please do.
Okay.
Well, it's just real quick. It's like you're in the shadow of New York, so you have to go further, farther, higher, deeper. Like you become a freak.
Yeah.
And that's fine. They got to come from somewhere. Otherwise, there'd be no drunken peasants.
You're like mutated New York.
Yes.
Benji Bronk, dressed like that, singing like that. He's just like sloppy Joe Piscopo.
I thought the song could have used more auto-tune. What do you guys think?
No.
Okay.
It was perfect.
Yes.
It was beautiful.
Withdrawn.
No more, no less.
It was love. It was love. The gospel preached in an airplane.
Oh, I hope the air marshal shoots him in the face.
Yeah, yeah. With a captive audience, it's just totally inappropriate, you know? This is...
To shoot someone in the face?
Well...
No, that's always fine.
Yeah.
This is America.
They should pass out headset, like ear, the ear sets, that you get, you sell them on the plane to listen to whatever's on the little screen.
Sometimes they give them away depending on what it is.
Yeah, they should pass them out to everybody on the plane and then charge every copy they send it on the plane to this guy's account.
They probably should.
He should have to pay for all of them for doing this.
They should eject him.
I was bonded, I was convicted. I was trying to find something to satisfy my soul, and I tried everything in this world, and nothing was fulfill that void. God placed that void in our heart. The Bible says,
I would hate to have the seat next to him or something, you know. It's... There's someone sitting right next to him.
Yeah, I would probably risk getting kicked off the flight myself and do something about it.
I would if I was sitting next to him, I would stand up and I would turn towards everybody and start telling ghost stories. I'd be like, and then there was a man in the bush. He had a hook for a hand.
She looked back and that hook was still on her car door.
They would love it. They would all love it. They'd start clapping.
And that hook was shaped
was
like
Jesus
the Virgin
Christ.
Mary. And you'll never guess where I put that hook.
All right, yeah.
I want to hear the gospel. I mean, here's the thing. I love the font and the graphics. The font and the graphics tell me that this person likes the preaching. I don't even know how, but it does tell me that. I wish I could hear the preaching.
Yeah, I wish they cleaned up the audio.
Yeah.
Better production.
But I like it in concept for sure.
I love what I'm seeing.
Yeah.
More.
Before we move on to something else, let's check out any Streamlabs we got.
Well, Ben, I got to tell you.
Yeah.
Sam said the most faux socialist podcasts on the planet LARPing as imperial debate holders. What is he talking about? He's a little out there. Brittany Wright made the dirty Ohio Pollock joke, which I think was out of hand. Brittany, why would you say that? Why would you ever say that? Nobody on the podcast brought that up.
Delicious fish.
Shape-shifting monkey says, is this Trumpster Bob's sober son about Rouge V? And that was as far as we got. Thank you again, Coopcar, for that big love, and everybody else tonight. Appreciate y'all.
Help us get to 50%.
Yeah.
Yeah. We could do it.
What are we looking at? 142.34.
A hundo deuce
142.34.
Hundo deuce 34. Just a hundo deuce tray 4. That's all it is. We can do a hundo deuce tray 4 tonight, right? Somebody right now want to do a hundo deuce tray 4, please.
Wow, he's an auctioneer.
Hey, want to go do a hundo deuce tray 4? Canned tactical bacon. That sounds terrible.
As long as it's tactical.
Have you ever seen canned bread?
What?
I've heard of it. I've never seen it in person.
I learned about it this weekend. Oh my God, it looks gross. It's supposed to have a shelf life of 2 years, but it looks like a turd in a can representing as bread. Like if somebody told baked beans they could transition into bread. It looks so gross. It's so icky.
When are we going to put limits on the transitions? We have to draw a line somewhere.
Sticky
no
says
baked
brown
beans
bread. Sticky says brown bread. It's great. What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
Now, this is a different company, not affiliated with the soap that I wear. But this is pre-cooked bacon.
It's
and it comes in a can. I opened it and tried a couple slices. That ain't half bad. Now, when you open your
Tax
tactical...
is 50%.
Whoa. Seth looks... That was low
That'll
blow.
help us get... That'll help our faces get to 50%.
No, we can't congratulate that. That was a low blow. That was too
bacon.
No, I don't
pulled the little...
What is
the
going
greasy
on in
roll
there?
out. Yes.
That's... What is...
It comes in a sleeve.
Okay, that's a sleeve. I thought it
rolled
was
up in a
collagen.
can. And the sleeve is really greasy, but that's all right.
Is it pre-cooked bacon?
I think it has to be.
Pieces, but I'll show you what it looked like.
He put raw bacon on a frozen pizza and thought that the 15 minutes in the oven to heat up the pizza would cook the bacon. So he tried to eat the pizza with still raw bacon on it.
Huh.
Yeah.
Do you know? You know what the heated point of bacon is?
No.
Does anybody know how hot you have to cook bacon to officially have it cooked?
I'm sure Google has that, right?
400?
Is that 400 Celsius or is that Kelvin
400
bacon?
Celsius is very, very hot. Yeah, it's Kelvin.
Is that Kelvin bacon? Sorry, I had to get there somehow. I only had the punchline, not the build up.
Happy Friday, tubes.
I like working backwards.
I had to mosey into that one.
It is 400
It's a
degrees
fresh
Fahrenheit.
cooked bacon.
I know it.
Tactical bacon, not a sponsor. Well, that's damn good bacon.
Okay, is Tactical Bacon from the same people who make Tactical Soap?
He said it was.
He said it's not.
Okay.
Yeah. Because he was very clear that it's not the same as the soap people.
Here's my next question. Is it more likely he's going to get laid using tactical bacon or tactical soap?
It might be marginally more likely, yeah.
Because you could probably get like a really hungry fat chick to go down
I was
on
gonna
you.
say he's got a better chance with pigs with the bacon, so
Yeah.
I think that's the way to go.
Dude, I know if
Are
I...
we counting bestiality when it comes to the dry spell?
No.
Absolutely.
No.
Oh, no?
No.
Oh, pardon me. I was mistaken.
No.
I retract my previous statement.
I knew a girl who would do something weird for some business and gravy. I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure. I'm pretty sure if Cobes walked in with a can of tactical bacon, she would slop his trough. She would slop his trough for the tactical bacon. Pretty sure.
We live on the channel
I have had
chilling.
this bacon. It's edible but super greasy with globs of congealed fat and grease all over it.
Sounds like Cobes'
You're making me
preferred
hungry.
bacon. This might be Cobes' preferred method of bacon.
He'll probably lick the paper when it's
like
done.
the way that Seth looks is describing it, I will even say is more edible than Cobes' raw bacon. Like
probably.
If Cobes is used to eating bacon raw, this might be some damn good bacon to him.
You know, sometimes when I cook bacon in my air fryer, I'll take the fat out of it and cook something else with it.
Drink it.
How?
Like I'll take it once it solidifies because it turns to liquid. I take it and put it in a dish and put it in the fridge, and then I'll use it to cook.
How hard is it to cook bacon in an air fryer? Does it leave a lot of grease behind, or is it?
It leaves a decent amount. It's not hard at all.
Is it pretty messy? Like
No, it's not messy at all.
Interesting.
Yeah, I have the Instant Pot air fryer. So it has two lids. One's for a pressure cooker. Like I can cook things that normally take hours in like 30 minutes that way with the pressure cook. And then I have a lid for air frying that I replace it with to crisp things up.
Sticky says that can of tactical bacon is $40.
What? And it's pre-cooked. Tactical.
Oh, shit.
Thomas Jeffrey steals all my jokes and doesn't credit me. You're still a sweet boy. These jokes are
Thomas
mine.
Jeffrey must not talk very often then.
Whoa. These jokes aren't mine. These jokes are all of yours.
But seriously though, I made like barbecued ribs. Like normally you would smoke them for hours, and I pressure cook them for like 30 minutes and then air fry them, and it gets them crispy on the outside. The only thing it's missing is the actual smoke. That's
You use liquid smoke?
Usually barbecue sauce has some like smoke.
It's got enough smoke in it. It's got enough mesquite.
Yeah, so normally it's fine with the sauce on it, but it like the bone, you can just pull the bones right out by like the weight of the meat.
I'm a bachelor, right? I live the bachelor life.
Are you a confirmed bachelor?
I'm a confirmed bachelor. I live the bachelor life.
What does that mean?
Well,
It means a gay guy. That's what a confirmed.
That's not what it means.
We didn't say that.
That's not what it means.
Nobody said that.
I thought that's
No. That means
asked if it was confirmed that he's a bachelor.
This is what the bachelor life means. As a man, you don't do the things that you're forced to do to keep a woman around. So normally,
like have sex with women.
Thank you. If you are a man that's forced to have a woman live with you, you're going to do things like cook in the kitchen. You're going to do things like put the toilet seat down. The bachelor life is spitting in the face of those ideas. Yeah. I have.
So you mean you're lazy, is what you're saying? You're trying to.
No. You're
trying to make being lazy sound cool.
I live the bachelor life. I live the bachelor life.
Okay.
So what I do is I got this $25 hot plate thing, and my bachelor life meal, and you guys are gonna.
I want to remind everyone that the kitchen is up a flight of stairs from him too.
Of course, yeah. I don't want to go up there and bother.
So he's never used it?
I've used it before. I want to bother everybody while they're sleeping. I don't want to wake everybody up.
They sleep on another floor up higher
No,
than the
everybody
kitchen.
sleeps all over the house. We have a full family. We're a full family.
Okay.
Now, as
you run a flop house?
No, I'm in a.
The kitchen is far away from people's bedrooms.
It's not far away at all. I'm in a mansion, but the mansion is it's stacked on itself. It's not wide, it's tall. So I have this hot plate, and for the bachelor life, my go-to cuisine lately has been I'll grill a cheese sandwich with keto bread. And then I will fry two fried eggs on this hot plate, and I will lift the eggs up and I'll set them on top of the grilled cheese sandwich like a little egg hat, and I have a little grilled gentleman. I eat a little grilled gentleman with his little hats, and it's good. It's a good meal.
This was a long way to go to tell us that you live in squalor.
No, I'm at the bachelor life, Scott.
We know you live in.
It's the bachelor
We're
life.
your friend anyway.
Confirmed.
It's the bachelor life.
Hot trucker hat already dirty.
God damn it.
It won't even resemble what it used to be in 6 months.
The sound he's making while eating, it's like one squeal away from a scene out of Babe Pig in the City.
His computer
Very
broke,
much so
now he has these really shitty phone videos.
Oh yeah, it just occurred to me that we're in portrait mode.
Yeah, he needs to stop ordering DoorDash for a few months so he can buy a new laptop. That's what he needs.
If everybody, or not spend $40 on a can of tactical bacon, it was sent to him, right?
Maybe.
He definitely didn't buy this.
Oh, Cobes did not buy $40 worth of tactical bacon.
Papa Clint's getting him
I
a
can
new
nearly
computer.
guarantee you that.
Christmas is going to have a new computer for Cobes. A new iMac for Cobes. That's most definitely what's up. Confirmed. Thank you, Hawkeye.
People, because they don't want it to end. So they'll send him a computer. Because
Do you want it to end?
Not enough. I'll watch it when it's happening, but I wouldn't buy him a new computer.
Ben, are you doing a joke like I am right now, or are you wrong? Because Papa Clint, his dad probably does want this to end. His dad's buying him the computer.
Nobody
for Christmas.
wants this to end more than Clint.
I think the only person that wants this to end, his dad, is the one buying him the computer.
Maybe
this
it's the spice of his dad's life. And
maybe, you could be right.
Yes. Maybe there's nothing else going on in Casper, Wyoming.
His dad's like,
this
is the most. Watch my poor boy eat $60 pizzas and be happy.
He's already planning where his next apartment's going to be for when he gets kicked out of this one.
I wish my dad.
You got to plan one ahead. If you're a Cobes type, you got to plan one ahead.
I wish my dad loved me enough to make me a lol cow. This is so gross. If he was eating like good food and making these noises, I would be considerate of the noises. I'd be like, okay, he's eating some good ass food.
How do you know the bacon isn't good?
For one, it's tactical bacon from a can.
It's tactical.
Hey, you eat catfish from a convenience store.
For one.
For one? You've done a lot of for ones.
For two, that catfish is rare. And it's hot and it's fresh. And when it's not fresh, it's not as good.
It is the best Shell gas station catfish.
You wouldn't
this
eat
side
it.
Of the Mississippi.
You wouldn't even eat it. It's
I
fish.
wouldn't touch it.
But even
I wouldn't fuck it with Billy's dick.
Thank you. Even Scott, as a fish denier, he's
never had it.
As Scott, as a fish denier, he says.
Let me tell you what else I'm a
best.
denier about.
He's never eaten it. He's just saying whatever.
He's just saying it's the best. He knows. He trusts me.
He's never had it.
Scott and I have a bond and a trust built up between each other. He knows.
It's coming from an ignorant place.
It's in one way it's a bond and a trust, and in another more accurate way it's mutually assured destruction, and we have too much dirt on each other, so we always have to play nice.
It's true. It's true. I know things about Scott that would implicate me. That's how bad he is.
That's true.
Be cooked, greasy, chewy goodness. Oh my goodness.
He legitimately likes it.
He does. It's like pig taffy.
Bacon.
Oh.
He eats hamburgers like an apple.
How much sodium is in that?
Bacon.
A lot of sodium. It's a salty food.
Mm-hmm. Gets the King Cobra seal of approval.
Tactical anything. He's a fan of tactical anything. You put tactical in the title, he's gonna love it.
Bacon.
It's a tactical cum sock.
That's true, Seth. This is character assassination. He just zapped in. That was a great edit. This is character assassination, Ben.
I was going to say, you got us all psyched about Cobes at the beginning, and now you're taking it away from us.
Yeah,
It's very cruel, Ben.
I'm actually going to switch my position now because of that. We've been terribly unfair. The man...
We are now this is a pro Nick Fuentes podcast now.
Yes. The man has tactical bacon and tactical soap. He's on brand.
He's very tactical.
He's a tactical man.
Very. He's a tier 1 operator.
Anyways.
Oh!
What up, chap? I got it open with the can opener, tried a couple slices off camera. I'm like, this ain't half bad.
Best Buy manager Eugene. I wish I had a life like this.
We've got like 5 to 10 minutes left after this. Billy and I are going to do the post show for all of our patrons and channel members. So if you're a patron, $10 or more, or you're a member of this channel, by clicking the join button, you'll get this special private show for all of the wonderful members of the channel out there. So, and actually, I'm going to put it so that the members can see it in just a second here.
And if you're not a patron, get your fucking affairs in order and do it.
Yeah. What? Huh? Why not? So, Asterios, so now you're anti-Cobes also?
No, I love this man.
Yeah, I'm never anti-Cobes.
I would eat $40 bacon. I wouldn't eat it on camera. Like this thing. I'm sorry, no, tactical bacon in a can. I would eat that. I just wouldn't eat it on camera. I wouldn't try to turn it into content. I would just want to see if it tasted good. It seems like he's enjoying himself. Like
He's legitimately enjoying himself.
Here's the thing about Cobes. It's like, I don't know that he's any better if the camera's not running. He's still doing weird freak shit, just we can't see it.
We just can't always see it. But yeah, he's probably pretty consistent.
I have a question.
Yeah, I don't think this is an act. Oh, yeah? Please.
No.
Would you ever drink the poop coffee?
No, that civet stuff?
Yeah.
No.
I found a place in
I would.
Vancouver that has it, and I'm getting fucking close.
I want to drink the poop coffee so bad.
I'm getting itchy.
Yeah.
I got
Getting itchy for the poop
I got the itch.
Yeah, I
got
want to
the
drink
poop
it.
itch. Yeah. $80 a cup.
Yeah, $80 a cup for poop coffee.
It's so stupid. Like, it's so stupid it makes me want to do it more.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I'm dangerously close.
So you'll drink
I'm gonna drink
Hobbit
some
coffee, but not poop coffee. I think your priorities are out of whack.
Yeah, because
Sounds racist. You're racist against weird little cat creatures?
You mean cats?
You anti-civet?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm not racist against cats. I'm just not going to drink their shit coffee.
It sounds kind of racist.
You
is
know,
all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Maybe
not
that's just me.
only might it be racist, Asterios, but it's unpatriotic. Drinking
might be
this
unpatriotic,
coffee,
too.
drinking this coffee is your civic duty.
Oh, pretty good. You know what, Billy? Normally I don't like you at all, but that was pretty good.
I don't like you at
What
all.
I'm saying about this episode. This is an all-timer.
Drink its poop.
Look at that weird thing. Don't you want to drink its shit?
Poop.
No.
Drink its poop.
Drink its poop.
Yeah.
Drink its poop.
There's nothing. Here's the thing. It's not even like timely anymore.
Drink its
There's
poop.
already been an episode of American Dad about it 7 years ago. I might have drank the poop coffee when it was hot. But not now.
It's
What do I
always
get
hot.
now?
It's always hot. It's hot off
Steaming,
the
you might
percolator.
Out the percolator.
YouTuber number 8,000 to drink a cat's asshole juice? Like, no. It's first or nothing.
Oh, I'm not going to do it for content. I'm going to enjoy
I
it
ain't streaming shit. This is for daddy.
in
this
solitude.
Isn't for content.
Then I'm
Yeah.
Then I'm not
I may
doing
or
it
may
even
not be
more.
naked when I do it too.
Yeah.
Coming in late. 2 fave guests. Ever offensive Scoot and Sweet Boy Asterios.
This
Very
is
sweet.
This is the sweet.
Oh, I think you mixed. Thank you for the compliment, but you didn't mix up our descriptions. But that's
This is the sweet and sour serving portion of the
right.
Drunken Peasants episode. This is the
Drink
The
its
yin and
poop.
yang.
top tier.
Drink its poop.
A lot of people are calling me and Asterios the yin yang twins of YouTube. Didn't even know where I was going with that.
I thought that was us.
Oh, Billy, I would never. I would never betray you. Oh,
he betrayed you just
look.
now.
Hey, we still have the mutually assured destruction.
Yes, we do.
I don't have that.
Yes, we do.
At least we'll
Asteris
always
and I
have
can't ruin
Paris.
each other.
Yes, we do.
Man, holy shit. So
yeah, I want to drink that shit.
Yeah, you know what? I regret the last time it was offered to me. It was at a steakhouse, like one of the better ones in Bellevue, and it was years ago. And they were like, "Do you want this poop coffee?" And it was like a little brochure that showed the little animal on it and told you how it's made. And yes, it was expensive. It was pricey. I'm like, do I want to? It was like almost the cost of the steak that I just ate for a little cup of coffee. I was like, nah, I don't think I really want to do that. But now I've regretted it.
Classic
I want to
mistake.
know what this cat's poop tastes like.
I want to know what poop is.
It's not even really a cat. It's cat adjacent.
Yeah, it's not like a cat, but it's some weird, like, it's in like the
Hyena.
the binturong, like bear cat family. Yeah, it's a complicated animal, and nobody understands it, but it's woman.
Exactly. So, Scott, start off with whatever you want to let the people know about.
Oh my God! Oh, it's so much pressure. Send me all your money. Look, it's Christmas time, and
Can you guys tell Coco Poshi is a very evil cat?
Yeah, you little nasty cat.
That was from Rat Lord Alcaraz.
You fucking bitch.
Coco Pa's a very evil cat.
Coco Pa.
Very.
But if you want to send some money to a nice cat, go ahead and send it to paypal.me/notscotthenson and go ahead and listen to the Worst Year of Our Lives podcast, the best podcast that isn't called the loudest podcast.
Oh, and by the way, I saw your opponent for the match that you're having in January talking smack on Twitter today.
Oh, he a bitch, and I'm gonna kill him.
Oh.
How about that?
Who's
Adam
your
Ryder.
opponent?
I'm gonna Adam Ryder, January 7th, Seattle, Washington, at SOS Pro Wrestling at Hales Palladium, 7:30 p.m. start time. I'm gonna actually kill Adam Ryder. How about that?
Nice.
So come see that.
Nice.
Oh, and then hey, me, Asterios.
Now you.
Yeah, you listen to the Loudest podcast. If you're looking to buy T-shirts, mugs, medallions made of real Crayola model magic, go to SpiteIncorporated.com. We just had our holiday merch drop about a week ago. We're selling all new stuff from fantastic artists. You go to SpiteIncorporated.com and you listen to the Loudest podcast. Thanks for having me on, boy.
Yeah,
Happy hour.
thanks.
And I'll be back on Saturday for that fight.
Yeah, that's going to be great. We're going to have supercharged Stereos 2 shows in a row. This is the best Christmas ever.
I love the void that you're filling because the person who was making the Sonichu medallions is not able to make them at this point in time.
God, sad.
Yeah, it's not happening. They are sending bottle labels that they're drawing a cross on with a sonic ring behind it with lightning bolts.
Yes.
But you can't get the medallion.
No.
But you can. SpiteIncorporated.com.
You're filling a void in the market. And Saturday, coming up this Saturday bonus show, it's going to be Asterios and Dylan Burns, and we're going to do a live reaction to Jake Paul versus, is it Tyron Woodley now?
Tyron Woodley.
It was Tommy Fury.
Oh,
but
Tyson Fury's LeBron.
Yeah, that's some short notice for Tyrone. So see how that goes.
Well, Tyron's fought him before, so he wanted this rematch bad.
And Tyron got fucked on points, right? Like he should have won and they screwed him.
I'm not exactly sure about that, but maybe it was a close one.
All right.
I think it could be argued that he got screwed, but I don't
Good
know.
luck to Mr. Woodley.
For sure.
That's who I'm hoping.
And his daughter,
will win.
Shailene.
Oh, she's great. Is she going to fight Jake Paul next?
I think so.
I was thinking Tommy Fury was going to destroy Jake Paul, so I don't know.
Mr. Bucket.
All right.
Would Tommy Fury have been the first boxer that Jake Paul boxed?
Pretty much. And He has a broken rib, so that's why he's not doing it. And there's this video of his brother Tyson Fury, big ass Tyson Fury, dropping a medicine ball on Tommy Fury's ribs. So I'm like,
Tyson, you just fooked me out of a payday.
You fooked me.
I think we cracked the case.
I think that's probably it. There was a video of it on Twitter.
Zeus McFly 604 in the chat says no. Floyd Mayweather was the first
Was that
boxer.
not Logan Paul?
No, that was definitely Logan
Not
Paul.
Yeah, that was Logan.
Zeus McFly does not
Zeus,
know
shut
the difference
fuck up, you dumb
between
bitch.
the two
We're
Paul
leaving.
brothers. He thinks they're the same
him.
person. The same person.
Another white racist.
Yeah. All white people don't look the same, Zeus McFly.
Wow. They do. I do get them confused. Yeah, this is the video.
So you have to put the video screen back on?
Oh, shit, I forgot. Sorry.
Oh, shit.
There we go. Oh, shit, I switched. There we go.
How did he get a broken rib?
Do you think this is how?
It might be. It's Tyson Fury with his big ass. He's like 350 pounds.
Is this what the most dominating man in fighting sports? Is this the equivalent of dangling a loogie over your little brother's face?
Yeah, I think so.
Quit hitting yourself.
Yeah, that's not good training, but you have to realize they were raised by like the human
dad.
equivalent of a wolf.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're gypsy types.
Their dad is a trip, too. He's banned from the United States. Did he rip out someone's eye over a beer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
These are the Mayo Devils that these new wave liberal type would never call a Mayo Devil.
All right.
These are the Mayo Devils, and the libs are too afraid to call them out. Pussies!
Going to do the post show. Good night, everybody.
Bye.
Above.
In the beginning, there was nothing. And then there was the Drunken Peasants Podcast.
Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. From the strangest corners of the internet, gonna get TP'd by Billy and Ben. You know where you can find them at. Get ready, cause they're gonna kick your... Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants.